they? What's going on?
What are they doing?
I guess they're call to prayer or something like that. That's what I said. I was like, why is everybody just standing still?
5 times a day. It's one of those times, I guess.
Didn't Jesus warn about repetitive prayers?
Well, the thing is, when I think of the call to prayer, you know what I think of? Nebuchadnezzar set up a call to prayer with an image. Leviticus 26, it talks about not setting up an image, not even an engraved stone to bow down to.
Oh, they're not speaking right now. Don't talk, we can't hear. There was a pause for the Islamic prayer.
Look, listen. When I speak, don't interrupt. Okay? Look, I finalize. Again, you're interrupting. Look, did he interrupt you? If you guys can't control your boy, put a muzzle on. Look. Don't talk to me like that.
Courteous.
When I speak, you have to listen.
That's what it says. It says, tell Avery to unmute on.
I explained it to you. I wrote it out for you. Listen, stand here. Where are you going, coward? Listen. No, you came here. Now I'm going to explain it, right? I wrote it out.
Yeah, I don't love this one. It's like, I got this in Pennsylvania. I know it's pretty.
Hold on. Isn't the camera? And he's saying that is a gimmick. And when I speak, let him listen. How's that?
Let me deal with this one. Okay, I want to deal with this one. Don't worry about it.
I'm a liar?
Anthony, don't worry about it.
Come here.
Trust me, it's all right.
We've seen your lies on video.
He'll be back.
That's going to talk itself.
He'll be back. So even on the table, I want to know how did you not know that?
The first thing, I looked it up in software called Maktab and I showed you this. I showed how I printed it out. In the software, it puts it all together. There's no demarcation of a footnote.
The footnote with the word.
It goes all together. I showed a screenshot of it in the video that you see.
Gucci. Is that Gucci?
It did. Did you watch the screenshot? I'll send you a scan of it. Good?
I have the scan. I have it.
Bring me the book. Where's the book?
I have printed it out from you.
You printed it out from where?
From the actual book.
From the actual book or from online Shia website?
Not a Shia website.
Yeah, Shia online, right?
I love how you know that it comes either from a Shia website or from
I was sent it.
Right there.
I saw it that you guys printed it from an online
Hey.
source.
It's not Shia.
Natalie, stop
It's
chewing
on
your
foot.
thing and smile.
That's from the Shia website.
Screenshot. So,
I have to know you.
here, it has a line.
Right.
That was not there. And the one from Maktab al-Shah.
So how do you not know if the conflict is connected to the camera? So the live can't hear? Can they hear anything? Is there any audio? The signal's dying.
Signal's right. Strengthen up your signal. Really get some shawahid.
I agree. My audio, the mic is there. Is there any audio here? Can they hear anything? I didn't know if it's just low audio. It's low audio. So you have to come on this side, maybe, and then you're close to me. Yeah, well, I just give it. If this works, it's okay. But yeah,
I got you. So now, if we don't have that line, it seems to be a continuation. Now, in Hadith, what we can do, we can go back to our actual book. We can go and look at the book and see what is the demarcation. That's why I just printed it out, brought it for you, read it from the printout.
But I have this. I have a printout and it didn't come out merged.
You're praying for him.
Because you didn't print from us to the jump like you.
5
I
times a
put
day.
it from Islam Court, which actually comes from the book, the same publication that you read from.
What publication is that?
I forgot the name.
No.
But no, it is. Because there's only one publication that has.
See, that is east, right?
No. There's only one publication that has the footnote.
Kind of face northeast.
What?
This is
No. I gotta check that.
Go home and check it.
No, I actually have it.
You have the book?
I know the name of the publications. Because what I have is different publications that don't have the footnote. This particular publication is the only one that has the footnote that you read from, which I have the paper that you printed out, the one that you read, and it has, on your piece of paper, on your piece of paper didn't have the line. Let me finish. On your piece of paper, it didn't have the line, but it looked like you merged the footnote with the narration as if Umar said, "So dear reader." So I want to know, how did you not know that Umar is not saying so dear reader? When you started off, after that word there, it begins to saying "so dear reader." This is the chain, right? Right?
This is the chain.
This is the chain up here, and then it gives the narration, right?
Here is not even the complete chain which I read.
All right, so read it. Read it.
روى صاحب لا صلاح
Where is the narration that's coming from? Thank you. And so,
But again, what I'm trying to explain to you is this printout is not from the one that I showed you. You got it from a website. I got it from
another website.
No, not from a website.
Yes, because I could pull the website up. I pulled the website up.
What's
The
the
same
website
way
called?
you did. Whatever you just said. I can't pronounce the every word. I have it. I can show you everything. Here's the point. How did you not know it was Uthman? I'm getting caught.
Let me finish.
Listen, relax. Just admit to what you did.
We're talking. Look, you know the rules, right? When you talk, I listen. When I speak, you listen.
I got you.
Okay? So now when I speak, please don't talk.
No, I got you. I just want to know, how did you merge the footnote with Umar's words?
Are you done speaking? Now when I speak, you're not going to interrupt.
I'm
right?
waiting to hear the answer.
You're not going to interrupt.
Waiting for the answer.
I did not get it from a website. That's a lie. I explained on the video, if you had watched it, there's a software called Maktaba Shamil. Now you can learn the name. Maktaba Shamil. Maktaba Shamil is not a website. There are websites named Maktaba Shamil. But I showed in the video this was not from a website. I don't Google this, right? This is from a actual software that used to research. There's 18,000 books. Books that are 30, 40, 80 volumes that I don't own. When you want to research something, you look it up there. Then if you want to verify, you go to the printed book, no problem. I printed it for you, and I showed in the video that I made that when you bring it up to the Shamila, in the software, this line doesn't come. In fact, it doesn't even break here. The break is different from the website that you got.
Yeah.
Look, I brought it to you. If you want to bring the book, then we can reach out to the publisher and say, hey, you have a printer.
Why haven't you done that yet?
Let me finish. We can reach out with the hard copy. I have already emailed Maktaba Shamila, and I have explained to them that in that, because Maktaba Shamila is not one person. There are many people who upload into it the books that are typed in.
You got the email?
That in it? Yeah, I can send it to you. With the date stamp and everything. How's that? I got that. Now, the point that I'm going to make is, the hypocrisy is that when I showed that to you, it's from the book.
No, we're not.
I'm going to finish.
You didn't show us.
You're going to let me speak.
No.
You're going to let me speak.
We're not done yet.
You're going to let me
What
speak.
other hadith did you show? No. What other hadith did you show about yourself? You brought Ibn Abi Shaykh, right? So what other hadith did you show that says
He's doing most of the talking, man. He's the one doing all the talking. Letting other people speak.
And how did you, as a,
I got you.
how did you, no, you did. Because how did you,
No, I'm not done. I'm not done speaking.
My question
I
is
am
because
not
you're
done
shifting.
speaking. No. This is part of my answer.
No,
You're
you're
going to
doing
listen.
No, you're doing the shit.
No.
I'm trying
If
to
you
break
want
in.
to talk, You're
You
gonna
are
listen.
talking. You gotta
When
listen
I
too.
should, no, I'm not
You can't go
done
on.
speaking.
You can't go on a monologue.
You're gonna let me speak.
You can't go on a monologue.
I let you finish.
I want to know why you merged
Let me
the
explain it.
footnote
I
with
did not
the
merge
narration.
it. I printed it as I saw it.
But
and
why is
brought
there
it
a
to you.
cut?
There is no cut in the printout or in Maktab al-Shamila.
There's a
Watch
cut on the
video.
screenshot on the video.
Watch the video. It shows it comes together. If
So
you
wait,
don't
so
believe it, watch it.
what-
But-
wait,
but
what
no,
ma-
let me finish.
no,
You're
Uthman,
interrupting.
no,
You're
listen,
interrupting.
this is my question.
You're
This
interrupting.
is my question.
Ask the
What
question, but then when
masters
I
of
speak,
hadith doesn't
Sure.
know? What masters of hadith narration does not know that no hadith narration starts with "so dear reader"? Did you not read the context of the footnote? Did you know that it talks about the Christian Inquisition?
Are you done?
That's my question. Did you
done
know?
speaking.
Did you know? Here's my question. Please answer this. Did you know that in the footnote that you quoted, that it starts talking about the Christian Inquisitions? Did you know that?
Are you done speaking? Because when I speak and you interrupt, then we're not going to have this conversation.
You seem nervous,
But
man.
I'm not.
All right,
I
so
just
then-
don't like being interrupted
No, you seem a little
because
nervous.
you keep cutting me off. You're the one that's nervous. You're the one that already got caught saying Maktab al-Shamila is a website and it's
No,
not.
it is.
It's a
You-
software.
anybody can go.
Go
up.
look. Check.
Anybody can go
Maktab
up.
al-Shamila is a
Anybody-
software.
I pulled the link up myself.
It's not.
I pulled the link up
Maktab
myself.
al-Shamila that I looked into, that I showed screenshots of, is a software,
Okay.
not a website.
Did you know that the
You already been
footnotes
caught on that.
starts
Now,
talking
let
about
me
Christian
speak.
Inquisition? That's
Let
my
me
question.
speak.
Please
Let me
answer.
speak.
Please
Let me
answer.
speak.
Please answer the question.
Now,
directly.
many times when you have a narration that is mawkufa,
No, that wasn't my question.
that is the answer.
No.
Let me finish.
My question
No,
was.
you're gonna let me finish. You're not gonna.
No, no.
When
My
I
question
speak,
was about the
when
Christian
I
Inquisition.
speak, you're gonna let me finish.
You have to answer.
Look, I'm gonna answer. You're gonna let me
Then
speak.
don't go on a
You're-
monologue
You're
and
cutting
answer
me off.
directly.
Look, Avery, it's not gonna work like that.
You have to
You have
answer
to show more
directly.
respect.
I have
When
respect.
I'm
You know I
speaking, you
respect
don't
you.
because you're cutting me off.
But you're not answering.
I will if you let me
You're going
speak.
off of other
It
things.
is not. It is related to the answer if you let me
All right,
speak.
answer the question
I
directly.
will directly if you let me
All right, go
speak.
ahead.
But if you cut me off again and again, I'm not having
I'm
this
not cutting
conversation.
you
You
off.
are.
I have to bring you back.
No, you don't have to
That's
bring
what
me
you do.
back.
You
I'm
like
not a
you like to
child.
do the shuffle.
I'm not a child. I know where to
You
go.
like to do the shuffle.
You don't need to be shuffling me around.
I'm
Let me
I'm
speak.
trying to shuffle you
Let-
back.
No, don't shuffle me at all. Let me speak and you listen.
Relax, I got
When you
you.
speak, I listen. I got you.
All right,
No
come on,
problem.
my bad.
So, no problem. I got you. Now, when you have a riwayah from, for example, Al-Hasan, which is mawqufan, from Umar, many times those riwayat do have what's called ziyada. You know what ziyada means? When there is an addition to the wording from the narrator, which explains context, including Christian Inquisition, including the one who's reading, but those are part of the hadith. They're checked with the hadith.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
when I read it straight, but like I said, you are only hiding behind this because
Hiding?
when I brought it to you, you didn't accept even the other hadith. You said, no, why is it in the Quran?
Wait,
Which shows the hypocrisy. No, I'm
This
gonna
is-
let me
this
speak.
is beautiful.
I'm gonna let me speak.
You didn't answer about the Inquisition.
I did. I said I read it. I
You
read
did?
it.
Okay, all right, so
Yeah.
pause here, please. You have to pause.
Just
You
hold
gotta
it.
take a-
Hold
Look,
it.
okay,
Let me finish.
Uthman,
Let me
look,
finish.
look.
You're gonna let me
We're having
finish
a
or we're not
friendly
gonna?
conversation.
It's not friendly when you're cutting me off.
Just listen, hear me out.
It's not
I'm
friendly
gonna-
when you're cutting me
Just
off.
hear me out. I'm gonna let you speak, I promise.
You promise.
I promise. I'll let you speak. Look, let's take this one step at a time, okay? Because I don't want us to flow too long on things that literally don't matter.
I got a
That's not
flight,
apparent
so
to
go
my
ahead.
conversation, to my question, okay?
No, but-
No, listen, please.
gonna
I
listen.
promise you. I'm gonna give you the mic. But all I'm asking.
Remember that promise?
Yes. All I'm asking is that we take it step by step. So when you make
Without
a
interrupting.
yes. So when you make a point, don't try to roll over that point and then move on to something else. When you make that point, sit right there and then let me come in. Okay? Do we have an understanding?
No.
Okay, so that's
I'm
you,
gonna
what you
listen
want
to
to
you
do.
first.
No,
No,
it's
no.
not. You want to do a monologue and escape.
You finish, and I'm gonna speak. How's that?
Look,
Right now.
look, no.
I'll let you finish first.
No. Let's do this. Because I don't want you to have a long monologue talking about things that have nothing to do with what I asked you.
I got you.
So what I want you to do is answer directly. Don't run. Don't shuffle. And
Gotcha.
when you finish that point, when I hear you finish that point, I'm going to respond to that point. Go ahead.
You're acting. as if-
That's fair.
Let me speak. Let me speak. You're acting as if you're in court and you're the judge running the show. That's not going to happen. Okay? The point that I'm going to make is my point. You're going to allow me the dignity and decency to make my point, as I allow you the dignity and decency to explain your point. I will not tolerate being cut off because part of the answer that I was giving, you cut me off. Repeat it.
running on to other
No. That is a part of the answer which you asked, which you didn't let me complete.
Right.
So, no. Not go ahead like this. Look, You're not the boss here. You're
No,
not
no,
going to set the rules.
we're friends.
We're friends.
We're talking.
Then we act
So
like
just
friends.
go.
We
No,
don't tell friends.
my man, we're trying to list the point. You guys keep her bickering
Exactly.
about. Get to the point.
So let me get to my point, and then when I'm done speaking, you can
So
speak.
do you remember what you answered?
Yes. Now,
Wait, what are you answering so I can know that you...
Let me answer. You listen.
Wait, what are you answering?
You listen.
We got a
to me,
devil
answer, you'll
behind
find
us.
So talk about the Inquisition in the context of the
out. Now, when you look at the time of Umar ibn Khattab, there were battles with the Romans and the Christians.
Were
The
there
one true
Christians
God, the
Inquisitions?
God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Oh my gosh. There's...
The Muslims that were killed, the Muslims that were killed in
Do
Sham.
you know what the Christian Inquisition is?
Are you talking about the Spanish Inquisition?
That's exactly what it's talking about. The 14th century, 1400s to the 1800s. It names the Christian Inquisition.
Show me.
The Christian Inquisition.
Show me.
There's only one
Show me.
historical Inquisition that you know about in
I
history.
know about way more
No.
Inquisitions than just the Spanish Inquisition.
So okay, so you're saying that that's talking about something else?
I did
That's
not.
not the
I did
Spanish
not.
Inquisition?
I did not.
Please let me know.
Show me where it says Spanish
No, no.
Inquisition.
Here's my question.
No. Now here's my question.
Is it talking
Give me
about-
a comment. What is this about the Spanish
What's the
Inquisition?
Christian Inquisition?
Now, you asked.
I just told you it's the Spanish Inquisition.
Show me where it
So
says
if you, so if
Show
you
me
have
where it
something
says
else,
that.
yeah,
Show me
that's
where it says
hilarious.
that. Show me.
Man, you look nervous.
Show me.
You sound crazy right now.
I'm not crazy. You're the one that made a
Sound
statement,
crazy
and
right
your
now.
own paper. You
It says
can't
the
show
Christian
me.
Inquisition, and we
Okay,
all know
show me.
exactly what that is.
Show me.
We all know exactly
Show
what it
me.
is. It says Christian Inquisition.
Where does it say that?
Wait, you don't know where it says?
I don't see Christian or Spanish Inquisition. Show me.
No, no. Oh, wait. You don't
Spanish.
see? Oh, Spanish Inquisition.
I told you there's many.
So it does say the Christian Inquisition, correct?
Show me where-
No.
where you're
Wait.
talking about.
Does it say the Christian Inquisition?
Show me the word that
No,
I
no,
can tell you.
no. Does it say?
No.
Do you read there?
I don't care.
So do you? Sorry. Where does it say the Christian Inquisition?
It's not in this paragraph.
It's in the.
Where? Are you sure?
I'm gonna have to use
Show
my
it to
phone
me.
to go on and show them
Oh,
the
you don't know where it's
I
going?
don't think you
You don't. It's go ahead, go ahead.
Give me a second, guys.
I'll take your time. How you gonna bring a paper, make a comment, and not be able to show
I
it?
trust you. I am going to show you.
Should.
I trust you
Should.
that you can actually read the Arabic and be honest.
But what I'm saying
And be
is,
honest.
if you're saying the Spanish
crazy,
Inquisition,
man.
I never saw it, right?
I didn't say Spanish. It says the
You said
Christian
Spanish. You
Inquisition.
didn't say Spanish?
I said no. So this is what you have. This is
all right,
exactly
all
what you
right.
do.
Then you're on
So-
camera, bro.
Yeah,
You
we
said
are on
Spanish.
camera, and this is amazing.
You
what
said
you have to
Spanish
do.
Inquisition.
So what I did
Right,
was,
that is the Christian
what I said
Inquisition.
is that it mentions the Christian Inquisition, and he starts talking about how there's many battles.
There are.
What I
There
mentioned
are.
is that it specifically mentioned the Christian Inquisition,
Which is
which
what?
we all know is the Spanish Inquisition. That's what I said.
So
if you're trying to say that this is not the Spanish Inquisition, we're all gonna have a laugh later, y'all.
Okay,
We all gonna be dying laughing later.
I got you. When you have
So does it wait?
Inquisition,
Can we confirm that it says Christian
can you
Inquisition?
show me
No, no.
where you're talking, and then I can confirm
So you
it?
don't see because
I don't
earlier,
see it.
okay, because earlier on the and it was
I
on the
did
camera,
read it on the bigger paper
and
that I brought.
you
Yeah.
know it's talking about the Christian Inquisition,
Not the Spanish Inquisition.
but it says
We're
Christian
talking
Inquisition.
about Inquisitions, which are battles and the murders that happened by Christians.
Okay,
Not about
it says the
Spanish.
it says
Which
specifically.
happened also in the time of Umar ibn
No,
Khattab.
let's be
as
real.
you know in
Let's be
Sham,
real.
right?
It says specifically the Christian Inquisition, does it not?
Not exactly in that word. I'm saying Spanish, because you're putting it as if it has it in English, right?
No.
In
I'm saying-
Arabic, Inquisition, meaning those that were murdered.
No, don't tell me the meaning. I'm just asking you,
Well,
what
I
does
mean,
it say?
you-
Does it say the Christian Inquisition?
Not in English. I mean in Arabic. Yeah,
That's all I.
Yeah, so show me-
This is
show
an
me.
Arabic paper.
I know,
Not-
but
we're not
on
talking
the
about-
Arabic paper,
It
show
says the
me
Christian Inquisition.
which words you're talking about, so I can tell you
You
exactly.
don't read the.
I did. I read it.
Okay,
I
and
don't
you don't
see it.
and you don't see the
I don't
Christian
see it.
Inquisition?
No, not in this thing.
Stop.
Show it to me. Show it to me.
I'll show you the
While
translation.
you're looking that up, I'm going to speak. The hypocrisy here is, when I showed him the hadith and other hadith, he didn't want to hear from the hadith. He said, show it to me from the Quran. So that means this is just a side note that they're trying to take to get away from the core issue. The core issue. You want to know what is al-Masih? You
Here's the
look up your notes. You look up your notes.
I got it.
Fine,
I got
word.
it. All right. So we highlighted it. It's in the blue.
What does it say?
Whatever that word there is in the blue, you know, I don't read the Arabic, but you do. That word there in the blue, can you find it on the paper? Because this is the
This is
footnote.
not from your paper.
This is the footnote. It's word for word the footnote that you read.
Buddy, this is not this paper.
It's the footnote. It's
You're
what
not
you
getting it.
quoted.
You're not getting it.
No, you're not getting it.
Okay, let me
There's only
explain.
one publication with the footnote.
Let me explain.
Go ahead.
When you printed this is not the same because the footnote
It's
goes
your paper.
on. This is my paper.
Yes.
That's what I was telling you,
And
right?
it's word for word exactly.
But this word, can you show it to me on your
Wait,
paper?
can you show it to
I
me?
don't see it on this paper. I think this is. Show it to me then. You show it.
No, yeah.
I'm not your
Hey,
servant.
We're gonna have
No.
some fun with this on the cameras, guys. All the Arabic speakers, look at this. We're gonna post this
all the
on,
Arabic
man.
speakers. Okay,
This is
now,
amazing.
who speaks Arabic?
This is amazing.
And no, hold on,
Where
hold
you
on.
got
Let
the
me-
phone, man?
Where does it say Christian in those words? Where does it say Masih?
What does it say?
Read it.
No, what does it say?
Read it.
No, you read it. You're the Arabic speaker. What does it say?
Blurred.
It's not blurred. You can't see it.
Blurred. But it says. Look at it.
Did you say it's blurred?
It is.
So you can't
You
tell?
don't see it blurred?
No, I
Can you
can-
tell
I
me a
can-
letter? Okay, what letter though?
You know I don't speak
You know
Arabic,
the
but
letter?
you do.
You don't even
You
alif
do.
ba ta.
You do. Don't play the tricks. Don't play
What
the
it
tricks
doesn't
with
say,
mine.
what it doesn't say is anything about Spain, anything
I
about.
didn't say Spain.
Let me finish.
No, just talk
Anything
about what I
about
said.
this is. If I can read correctly because the blur.
Uh-oh, it's blurred,
It is blurred. What do you want me to
I
do?
can see it clearly. Can you see it, Danny?
Can you read? Okay, what letter?
No, you're the Arabic speaker. We can see it clearly.
Anybody else speak Arabic here?
No, I can show it to you. Then let's not, I'm not, no leading question.
No leading question.
What does it say?
You have the original?
I have this. What does it say?
It's blurry. I told you, right? Now you guys caught on camera, right? Trying to act like it's not, right? Go ahead.
Anybody else was able to
Look,
read it
look,
and see it?
bring it here.
Okay.
So, all right, this is what I want you to do. Can you read this from under this? Can you read this line here? Can you read that line? Can you read it for us and see what it says?
حدثنا ابو بكر قال حدثنا وكيع عن مبارك عن الحسن قال عمر روع السارق ولا تراعي.
What does it say?
حديث قال عمر روع السارق ولا تراعي.
What does it say? No, what does it say? No, he didn't say it. What does it say?
روع السارق ولا تراعي.
What does it say?
It's about the personal steal.
Very good. So he's saying,
ابو بكر
Abu Bakr.
حدثنا عمر
Okay, thank you. Now, underneath this line, read that word.
جد.
Hey, no, I didn't. I got
Right now, I want you to read it word for word and translate it for us.
فانظر عزيزي القارئ العظيم شرع الاسلام ان القوانين الوضعيه في عصرنا الظاهر قد اتجهت هذا الاتجاه بعد كثير معاناه ونور عذاب للناس وما زالت بعض البلاد الى الان لم تتخلص من عمليه الضرب والتعذيب عن دينهم وكل قد جاءتنا بهذا الحكم واضحا. We're talking about Islam and how it's brought great things. Didn't talk about that.
They're speaking very low.
بينا في عصر كانت السنة كلها في أيديهم الظلام فابتعدنا عن معاناة ما عانى ويعاني غيرنا وامحكنا التفتيش النصرانية التي جعلت التعذيب قانونا وشرعا بأمر البابوات خير مثال على ذلك ولم يكن امتحانا بضربه إنما لما تقشعر الأبدان من ذكره أو رؤيته. That it's better than what the Christian fathers changed unjustly.
You said a lot, so translate word for word.
That's basically in a nutshell.
I know, yes.
I didn't mention
But
word.
not that part. Not that part. I just say position.
Show it. Word.
So I need you to translate word for word.
محاكم التفتيش. محاكم التفتيش.
Translate it.
I'm not familiar with like محاكم التفتيش, what it is. محاكم التفتيش العثمانية. The Christian
Inquisition, correct? The Christian Inquisition.
I don't know what it is. What the Inquisition is.
Well, it's okay, but it says Christian Inquisition. No, it does not. Yes, he just admitted it. He just admitted it.
محاكم التفتيش are the
I am close. It's just the only equipment I have is a phone. I don't have any other equipment.
So what I said, the Christian Inquisition, right? And then all of a sudden,
is court.
You know the word Christian is.
So,
What does it mean?
no, what's
You know what
interesting
happened means.
is, he said, this is what he did. He read it and it said Inquisition, and what he said was, I don't know what you said.
He did not.
It's on the microphone.
Inquisition.
You said, I don't know what the Inquisition is.
Yeah,
That's what you
Because
said.
you said it's Inquisition.
No, that's what he said.
I don't know what Inquisition
No, that's what
is.
he said. I don't know what the Inquisition is. That's what he said. It's on the camera. Listen,
This is not Christian Inquisition. This is not Spanish Inquisition. Mahakama, when you have a department, you understand what Mahakama is? Taftish is when you are investigating, right? So when you had time where people are investigated and murdered for it, this can be under that. But this is not in Christian Inquisition.
yes, it is.
Mahakama Taftish. Mahakama Taftish. All the Arabic speakers can go have a laugh now and say,
Wasn't the Spanish Inquisition something that had to do with generals?
The Spanish,
Spanish Inquisition when the Christians came and killed everybody that didn't follow their own.
Because right after the محاكم التفتيش النصرانية البابوات, it says about the
he said, what's that? What's that? But yeah, so, so I also have the translation of this.
Who translated?
Arabic speakers. People that know more Arabic than you apparently.
Well, apparently not.
You
because
can't
they
even read this right
mistranslated
now.
it. They definitely
No,
don't.
no, they didn't.
Because
We
Mahakama
just heard the
Taftish-
Arabic speaker say
Look,
Inquisition. I just don't know what the Inquisition
listen,
is.
listen.
This is what the Arabic speaker just
What
said.
does Mahakama
So
mean?
stop
Arabic?
it. Stop it.
No, you stop it.
No, this is funny,
Go ahead.
man.
Huh?
court of law.
Okay. And Taftish means what?
Taftish means they're checking.
So where's Christian there?
He read, we all heard him read it.
You
we
heard
all
the
heard him
wording.
read it, and
Okay.
now it's being changed.
No, I'm not trying to.
No, we're not done.
You're done.
No, we're
I'm
not done. How did you not
Now,
know
when
that
you
this was
look
a
at, look, I explained it already repeatedly.
So can you?
I showed it to you. I'm done with it.
No problem.
No,
But
no,
can
no,
you
no, no, no.
apologize for using a footnote and saying that you brought proof that there's multiple
They're
messiahs
talking
in
louder
hadiths?
now.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. Okay, now you're gonna let me speak? I
Got a
apologize
devil
for
behind me
If you
too.
tried to put it, so what you're doing is
listen,
you
let me finish.
have poor people that watch you, that listen to you,
got you.
that are being misled because you Google something or look something up
didn't
on
Google,
something,
unlike you.
on some site, and
Which
then
you
they're
looked
being
up
misled
incorrectly.
because you don't know how to do proper research and bring the books.
Let me finish.
That's what you said
You
to
didn't
David
bring a
Wood.
single book here. Right?
Neither did you, and you.
I did.
You
I have books
oh,
galore, and I'm going to
today.
show them to you. Okay.
A few
And
weeks
I,
ago-
brought it, I came 2 weeks ago with the
You-
books and you didn't
no,
show up.
you don't- what are you talking about?
We got video. I
Come
was
on,
here.
man.
You didn't show up with the books.
You
and I'll
said
show
you would
the
bring the
video.
books, and you said-
Yeah, I brought the books.
You said-
And I brought them today.
You said,
Yeah, I brought
I said,
them
where's the
now.
book?
I got you. I got you.
You
Now,
said it's too many volumes.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
It's too many volumes.
I'm going to let him finish.
Yeah.
Now when I speak, you're going to let me speak without being interrupted, right? Thank you. Thank you. Now, I brought you the printout as I saw it. If there is a mystery, and if it's a mistake, I already apologize for it. I will go get the actual book from Darul Qutb, not printout from the website, and we'll
That's
look at it
exactly what you
together,
did.
right? No, we will bring the book from Darul Qutb. Now, The issue is, when I brought the hadith, you still tried to get away from it. That means you're not trying to find the truth. The video is there. When I brought it, you were like, no, why is it in the Quran? When I brought other hadith that explained the word Masih, you were like, why isn't it in the Quran? If the issue is him just trying to get away from the issue, that's up to you. If you want to know what is the Masih in the Quran, then I've got the Quran here. Now, you said, I want the explanation of Masih. Where are you going, Avery? Running away? Running away, Avery. Come on back. Why are you running? Did I walk away when you were speaking? You don't think this is rude?
Is it still going?
It's going now. I had to restart it.
They're only worried about views and cameras.
Oh, you got your camera on?
Yeah, I got my camera. We can turn them off.
I got to record every word from you.
All right.
Because
So now,
one day
he
you
asked-
say something,
he
the next
asked,
day you
what
don't.
is the concept of Masih in the Quran? If that's the
That's
issue,
not what I asked.
then
They went over there.
That's not what I asked.
It's on
These two guys
video.
went
That's
over
what
there.
That's not what I asked.
Laughing over there.
Man
by that light
Masih,
post.
Ibn Maryam illa
That's not what I
Rasul.
asked.
What does it say in the Quran clearly?
Yeah.
The question here is,
turned
you're trying to hide from the
that. It
concept by
tells you
going into
something right
notes
there.
this and that. When I bring you clear evidence from the Quran that says, Wal Masih Ibn Maryam illa Rasul, what does it mean? Anybody here?
Yeah, if
What
you don't
is the
mind,
Masih?
could you
wanna-
stand in front of that
wanna
camera so
bring
he's not
Maryam?
standing in front of
He's
it?
a Rasul. He is
Just tell him
nothing
that you
more
wanted
than a
to- that
messenger.
you're gonna
You wanna
stand
know
in front of
the
it.
concept Masih in the Quran?
'Cause he's gonna try to
I brought
turn it
from
off
the
again.
Quran. Now answer that. Go ahead.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Look at it. Look
All
at
right,
it. No,
beautiful.
I'm not done speaking.
Oh, wait.
I'm not done
You
speaking.
just, no, you
I'm
just
not
made
done
a
speaking.
point.
I'm not done
You want
speaking.
another monologue?
I'm not done speaking.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Now, the issue is, when we bring evidence, then he's just going to try to run from it. So I'm going to present the evidence clearly so that there is no running from it. Then I'll let you speak. It's a conversation. I'm not done speaking.
So from the Quran, you said, all right, very good.
From the Quran itself, Surah Al-Ma'idah, right here. Man Masih Ibn Maryam illa Rasul. What is the messenger? What is the Masih? Ibn Maryam? Nothing but a messenger. Rasul. Masih. Quran. Done. That.
All right,
Now,
beautiful.
on top of that,
you
I'm not
finished the
done.
point.
No,
You finished
I'm
the
not done
point.
speaking.
So Uthman,
Now,
didn't you
I
just,
showed you
Uthman, didn't
from
we,
books of
didn't we
hadith.
do this and say we was going to
Look,
respect the
this
conversation?
is a respectful
So
conversation.
you made
Let
two
me finish
points.
speaking.
You made two
Let me
points from
finish
the book.
speaking.
No. You're done right now.
I'm not done. I'm not I'm not
to
done.
be fair, listen,
I'm not done.
look, relax.
But to be fair
Relax.
and to be more than fair, to be nice,
let me get a point.
I'll let you speak.
I appreciate your hospitality. Now, this is what's hilarious to me. So he said that I'm the one running and hiding behind links and stuff. I asked, and this was my question, what does the Messiah mean according to the Quran and according to the Hadith? And why is Jesus called the Messiah in the Quran or the Hadith? Bring me that answer. What he did is he tried to diminish the title of Messiah to try to say that all prophets and messengers are messiahs. I said, okay, bring me the source according to Islam in the Quran or the Hadith. What he did is he brought me some paper. He told me he was going to bring some books, literally quote, don't worry, come back next week, I'll bring you some books. Brought me a piece of paper. In the piece of paper that he brought, he claimed there was a hadith. He has a master's in it, by the way, a master's in hadith studies. He brought me a hadith that actually has a narration that has nothing to do with messiahs. Nothing to do with it at all. It has to do with the Sharia law compared to man-made laws now. And then what he did was, in the hadith, the publisher and the editor puts their footnote in there, and he quotes the footnote, merges the footnote with the narration, and quotes the footnote that has a typo in it, by the way, as if it was hadith. This is the guy that has a master's in it, by the way. We're going to just keep putting that out. Has a master's in hadith, and he didn't know that this was a footnote that he was quoting instead of a hadith. Thought it was Omar's words. Now, let's continue on. Now that we found out that has nothing to do with messiahs, says nothing about messiahs, and you know the Arabic supposedly, and you misquoted it, didn't even know that it was a typo, but you're supposed to know the Arabic. Now that we know that this doesn't have anything to do with messiahs, I asked him to acknowledge that he was wrong in quoting this and apologize to the viewers for lying and trying to fool us, which he refuses to do. That option is still out here, people. You will be forgiven. Of course, I'm speaking there. Let me talk. I'm giving you an opportunity to redeem yourself. Say I'm sorry. Don't say "Khalas, my bad," but say I apologize. I have a responsibility for truth, and therefore I was wrong for quoting this. And then let's move on in the conversation. That's what you need to do. You have the responsibility of that. Now, when it comes to what you just brought, this is hilarious to me. You brought Quran verses. chapter 3 is the first one you quoted, is that correct? Or chapter 5? Which one did you quote? All right, chapter 5. So you quoted chapter 5, which says that the Messiah, Jesus the Son of Mary, is nothing but a messenger, right? That's what you quoted, correct? Right. Can you pull up the verse? Let's look at it.
Yeah, like a year.
This is just, okay. Now, what? Oh, what? Nedges.
You're not in there yet.
What is a nedges? What is that?
You haven't been Muslim.
What is a nedges? What does that mean?
Najis is you're not in a state of purity. Only people
So you calling me dirty?
Yeah, you're filthy.
You calling me filthy?
You don't know the thought of najis?
Wow, I love it.
Good.
True colors is coming out, man.
My color's always been
True
out.
colors is coming out. Okay.
Man, we was friends, too.
He says that,
You're not najis.
no problem. You said that this tells you what the Messiah is.
Sure.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
All it did was describe to you Jesus, what Jesus is. It doesn't tell you that the Messiah is only supposed to be a
I didn't
messenger.
say the Messiah.
The Messiah, Jesus, Son of Mary.
Exactly.
So it's identifying who the Messiah is, and then says that this person, Jesus, is nothing but a messenger. It's almost like,
done speaking?
I'm not done yet. I'll give you your turn. Relax. Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Okay, then just chill. All right, so now it's almost like me saying this. Like if I say the king, Jerome, is a black man, does that mean that I'm describing the title the king, or am I describing Jerome, who happens to be the king? Which one am I describing, the king or Jerome? Please, it's just a quick. So I can
Your statement is wrong because it doesn't say Al-Masih or Rasul. This is your problem. No, you're not answering.
didn't answer the question.
I am answering. Listen, it doesn't say Al-Masih or Rasul or
What does it
Masih
say?
ibn Maryam. It
It
says
says-
Ma Masih.
What does it say?
Ma. What does it mean?
Right.
So this is your ignorance.
No, it's not my
You can
ignorance.
come-
What you're doing is
let me
exploiting
speak.
yourself.
No, I'm not.
I wasn't
not.
done
Any
because I asked
you
you.
asked a question.
Yes, and you
let me
didn't- and
answer
you're
my
not
question.
answering.
I am.
No,
This is the
because
answer.
you're trying to take over my point.
Statement you
Uthman,
made
you're
is
trying
wrong.
to,
When
no,
you say
Uthman, you're trying to
the
take over my
king-
point. Uthman, no, it's not. I got the English. It's okay.
So, I got you.
Uthman, you're trying to take
Let
over
me,
my
no,
point.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
going
are.
to explain
No,
the
you're not explaining
wording
anything.
so you don't quote it
What
incorrectly.
verse number
What
is
is the math for?
What verse number is it? What verse number is it?
Surah Al-Ma'idah, 75.
So I'll quote from the English Quran, so we can see exactly what it says. The Messiah,
You can follow along if you like.
Son of Mary, was no more than a messenger.
Exactly.
So
Now,
I'm not
575.
done.
No, the
I'm not
point
done. I'll let
you
you go.
is
I'll let
no
you go.
more. When you
no
Actually-
problem. Bro, this is
You asked a question and you
again,
wanted me to answer.
actually-
You wanted me
no,
to
you
speak.
They'll
didn't-
give you a free
didn't
one.
answer the
Because
question.
you
won't give
quoted
you
it
one,
wrong.
Trying to take over the point.
quoted
No,
it
I
wrong.
didn't.
You
So-
did.
But they
You
have
missed the
English
math.
versions on their
You
table that
skipped
they'll let
over
you
the
have.
math. That's
No,
what
I
I'm trying to
didn't skip
You
over
did.
it.
You said the
They won't
king
give me one.
is a black man. That's not the way they're
That's exactly how it is.
Because I'm
That's
filthy dirty.
exactly how it is.
No,
So,
you just said
no
nothing.
problem.
Look,
No
because
problem.
look,
No problem.
I'm gonna just speak. I'm gonna just speak.
So this is what's interesting. It says here, the Messiah, Jesus, Son of Mary, was no more than a messenger. Does it say that the Messiah, that's title, the Messiah is supposed to be nothing more than
That's
a
what he
messenger?
said.
Or is it describing the person who happens to be the Messiah, who's no more than a messenger? That's all. It doesn't tell you nothing about Messiah. It just tells you about Jesus, who happens to be the Messiah. The same way, if I
Why
said
would you
the
set up a
King
booth and
Jerome
hand out Qurans
is nothing
to
but a
people that
black
are
man.
dirty?
If I'm not describing the title of the king,
Yeah, no,
I'm
I know, it's
describing
filthy.
the person Jerome who happens to be the king. Go ahead.
Right.
Now, truth be told,
Like the one he has in his
the whole
hand.
thing you're trying to do about Al-Masih is to save Jesus to a level other than being a messenger, right? And the fact of the matter is, this verse destroyed your whole argument. Because it does not say Masih is a Rasul. It says Mal Masih. He is not, meaning that with the title of Al-Masih, with Al-Masih, even Al, right? Again, you're interrupting. Speak. Yeah. With the title, I did not interrupt.
Sorry,
I
guys.
just speak. Come on, man. Even with Al, the title of Al-Masih, it says what Al-Masih.
Yeah, that's what it said. They're sending me messages right now
Nothing
saying see if
more
he wants to join.
illa. This is the thing you're missing. When you have not, you're not even listening. Look at it. Like, so you don't want to know the truth. If you were, you'd be listening to what I'm saying.
Tell him to Skype.
All right.
You think? I was
Hey, tell him to
thinking
Skype.
what did I say?
I know that
What did I say?
my argument faults.
No, that's not what I said. What did I just say?
But go ahead.
What did I say? You said you heard everything I said. Tell me what I said. That's a lie. You did not hear my point. What was my point?
Is that my point is that I'm elevating
That was weird. What did I just say? When you were,
I missed it.
you missed it. You just said you heard it, and now you said you missed it.
Johnny John, I did.
Now, when you say ma and illa for the Arabic speakers, it's called this is and where you take it up. You're not just giving information, you're restricting. When you say, if you said, I hope you really listen because you can learn something.
I always learn, man. I'm always open to learn.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully you are too, though.
I am too. So when you say Allah ilah, if you say Allah is God, right? That is like the statement you were trying to make that the king is a black man. You're trying to explain. But when you say La ilaha illallah, that gives a different emphasis. You are saying that there is none that can be Allah. Then after that, no other thing can be put in. Nothing else can be worshipped except Allah. There's a difference. It's called Slobul Husr. Look it up, right? So when you have Ma Muhammadin, subhanallah. When you say Ma Muhammadin illa Rasul, right, that Muhammad is the messenger, the last of them, you're saying that the last messenger can only be the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You cannot say you're just describing Muhammad. You are giving information about others, that there's nobody else can be a messenger except this is the last of them, right? So when you say Mal Masih, the meaning is totally different. You're making nafi, that there is nothing else that can be given to Al-Masih Ibn Maryam except being a messenger. That's it. This explains, and not just that. I gave you. No, it's not the point. The whole point is there. I'm not. I'm explaining the ayah with evidences, right? Masih.
We're breaking down the ayah. So
Go ahead, break down the ayah. Go ahead.
If you want to move to another book, I have no problem.
Break down the ayah. Go ahead.
So very good. So
Good.
what you're doing, Uthman, man, you went on talking about nothing that matters. Nothing that has anything to do with the point and the argument that you're about to. Like
I'm gonna listen.
It's interesting. I appreciate the respect. It's interesting to me, seriously, how you can go on for so long and say nothing about what I'm asking you and addressing the actual point. The point is that the verse that's being quoted is not telling you nothing about the Messiah. It's telling you about Jesus, who happens to be the Messiah. This is crazy. It's exactly like the statement. I heard you, and you just flawed. It's okay.
I'm gonna listen.
It's okay. It's exactly like the statement saying that the king, Jerome, is not but a black man.
It's not the same.
It's
And I explained it
it's
to you.
explaining Jerome, and you're wrong. And it's a fallacy.
Did you understand the La ilaha illallah?
It's okay.
Did you understand the Ma Muhammadin?
You're not bringing nothing that has to do with
Didn't
the
listen to
statement
any of
being
it.
brought.
Didn't listen to any of it.
No problem.
Didn't listen
No
to
problem.
any.
So if you want to hold that, we'll let the audience decide.
We'll let the audience.
We're describing Jerome, who happens to be the king.
No.
It's describing Jesus.
could not use-
Are you interrupting me?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I appreciate that comment. I appreciate it. So, we're describing Jerome, who happens to be the king, and in the verse, it's describing Jesus, who happens to be the Messiah. It tells you nothing about the Messiah. It doesn't say that the Messiah is supposed to be nothing but a messenger. It doesn't tell you that the Messiah is supposed to be only human. And it don't tell you nothing. It doesn't tell you anything. It just tells you what about Jesus. So now, if you want to move on to another book, go ahead and bring it up. Let's address it.
We're going to answer that first,
Okay.
and then we'll move on to the point. First thing is, you know you're taught, that's why you're going in this circle, but it's okay. Look. When the Quran says Mal Masih, when you were talking about Messiah, you were talking about Jesus. Don't try to jump from the topic. And the Quran now clearly tells you, it didn't just say Al-Masih. Look at this, man. This is really rude, bro. Like every time I'm speaking, you're cutting me off and stuff. I know you're so worried about your views and stuff, but come on. Right?
670.
Mal Masih, when it says that, it does nafi. You don't understand what nafi is, so I'm trying to explain it to you, but you're not listening. You're just trying to rebuke, right? It tells you that nothing more can be, no higher status, no non-human qualities, none of that can be given to this. When it says Al-Masih here, this is Masih. Let me finish. You're interrupting, right? Al-Masih. No, you're not. You're interrupting. Let me explain. Al-Masih. When it says, if it was Al-Masih, if Isa ibn Maryam were Rasul, you could have said, this is saying that the Masih, Isa ibn Maryam, is a messenger. But it says, Mal Masih, you cannot give to the Masih,
No,
Isa ibn
Jesus.
Maryam. Jesus, of course.
Has nothing to do with
That
Messiah title.
Jesus. It does have. It clearly says Mal Masih.
The Messiah,
The Messiah.
Jesus, son of Mary,
Isa ibn Maryam.
is not but a messenger.
It's
It has
not-
nothing to do with the title. It has to do with Jesus the person.
Are you telling me or am I telling you?
We telling each other.
No. When you were speaking, you even made me apologize for interrupting. Can you apologize now? You just interrupted right now. I appreciate it. All right. So now, when you have an Arabic nafi and then you have illa, istisna, it shows that that cannot have anything else added. Meaning, when you have a Masih, Isa ibn Maryam, it cannot be anything but a message. That gives you khabar.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm just talking.
That gives you khabar, news, right? With nafi for al-Masih and for Isa ibn Maryam, right? So you cannot say that no, some other Masih could be something different, more than a human, because it could be, you couldn't use nafi and illa. Then you would just say, Isa ibn Maryam huwa rasul. But when you use nafi, that means nobody can be added into that. Nobody can be called al-Masih except, right? That is the point.
Wait, say that again?
Nobody can be called Masih
except
who is not a messenger.
Oh,
who is
stop
more
it.
than that's the Quran. Wal Masih Isa ibn Maryam illa Rasul. So when you have nafi here, that means that. And I explained this to you, but you're not listening. When you say La ilaha illallah, Allah could have said Allah wal ilah. Allah, let me finish. Guys, you're not understanding the linguistics, and that's why you're not getting the point, or you don't want to get the point. But that's it's okay. You're the
Johnny John, no.
you're the educator. So when you see Mal Masih, this is like saying La ilaha illallah. So now, when you say La ilaha illallah, and you say, well, what about another ilah that could be something different? It cannot be that ilah can only be Allah. So Al Masih can only be Rasul. It cannot be more.
I think he's got a tie-in in him.
That is not a criminal reading. That is according to the criminal. Okay, just tell me what's Slobal
That's
Hassan.
like the footnote.
What's Slobal Hassan? What's Slobal Hassan? Okay, show me a tafsir or a hadith or an evidence that says different.
That says what?
That says that no, this does not mean that Masih is a Rasul.
I never. That's not my point.
No. Let me give you how criminal your reading is.
What you're doing is that you're demonstrating that you don't understand the argument.
Scoot that way.
I do understand the
No,
argument.
what you're doing
That way a little bit,
you
so I
have
can
a
see.
script.
There you go. Just one step. There you go.
And that's why you can't go off the script.
When you say Al-Masih,
It's just
then again, like I hate you. When I hate
Al-Masih who?
Al-Masih Isa ibn Maryam.
Thank you.
Who
So
Rasul.
who's it talking
If
about?
you were saying this would be for Jesus, but you have man before it. See, this is what you're missing. The ma. This is nothing. There's nothing else, right? Illa Rasul. Then you have to say that this means the explanation of Al-Masih and of Isa ibn Maryam is that he's a messenger.
What
And
book
I-
is it?
This is Ibn Abi Shaykh.
Ibn Abi Shayba?
I'm sorry, Musannaf, this is Ibn Abi Hatim.
Ibn Abi Hatim?
Ibn Abi Hatim.
All right.
It's a really great print too, Darul Ibn al-Jawziyah, by the way.
And I signed my name.
Okay.
So now, here, when you have a hadith with the sanad, حدثنا أبو سعيد الأشعري الوكيع عن سفيان عن منصور عن إبراهيم المسيح معنى الصديق. There you go. Take a picture.
What does it say?
Read it. حدثنا أبو سعيد الأشعري.
Translate word for word.
It was reported from Abu Sa'id al-Ash'ari, who reported from Waqi', who reported from Sufyan, from Mansur, Ibrahim, al-Nakhai, al-Masih, Siddiq, right? The Masih, translate, bro, listen. So I gave you the chain. Al-Masih has the meaning of those that are.
No, it doesn't say those. It's not
It does. It says Siddiq.
Not those. Stop it.
Al-Masih,
The Messiah. The
is
Messiah.
Siddiq. Is the
Thank you.
honest.
So,
right?
thank you.
Isnaduhu sahih.
No problem. So
No.
wait, let's pause here because I love what you just did. Well, I had to catch you.
How did you
Because
catch?
what you tried to do is that you tried to say that this hadith is applying it to those in the plural,
Okay.
multiple. No, it's not. It's talking about one person, one Messiah.
It is
It
not.
says out.
It's saying
it
the
says
title.
the Messiah.
Okay.
The Messiah is honest.
Hey, bro.
Now, let me
That's what you said.
Pull
That's
this
what it
mic
says.
around out and
So
go
wait,
to.
can we acknowledge
oh, your
that
hands are
God's
full
talking
too.
doesn't mention nothing
Would it be
about
possible for you to go to
or-
verse 3 or chapter 3, verse 45?
In what?
Word Masih.
I don't even know how this is.
Who?
I never opened up the Quran.
No, so here's chapter 2.
This is where you lost it.
Here's chapter 3. This is chapter 3 right here, so we need verse 45.
You're giving me
Right there.
tafsir.
It's not the field. Okay, look. This is when you have a maqtul, mawquf, maqfur. These are called hadith.
345. 345.
Gonna jump now?
No, I'm listening. You go ahead.
So when you say that this is a hadith, the statement of the senior tabi'un, the statement of Sahaba, I explained this to you last time, and that of Rasulullah all the way to Allah. These are types of hadith.
I think the one true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
You use those ahadith for tafsir, to understand context. When you ask for hadith, and I told you what Ibn Abbas last time, and I have that gave a different opinion. I gave an opinion. No, again, and I explained. Why does everybody have to record it? It has many meanings, like the Rasul has many
Because if we come out here and have conversation,
no. In the Quran, in the Rasul, in the hadith, he said not in the Quran.
All you're giving me is opinion, and after opinion. So wait. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do when scholars differ on what Messiah means? What do you mean? What does Ibn Abbas say? What did Ibn Abbas say? Remember what you said? But no, you was blessing, right? All right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No problem. What did this scholar just say?
Those that are honest.
Those that are on it. No, not those. Stop looking at plural. I have to keep catching you. Yes, I do. I have to keep catching you. You already admitted
If
it.
I say,
Pause. Pause. I wasn't done. You cut me off. So this is what's interesting. When I bring you the hadith, when I actually bring the hadith, bring the Quran, what that says.
CP wants you to read
The chapter 345.
because what's his name?
Oh yeah, exactly. This is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
This was interesting. I asked him to bring hadith explaining what Messiah means and the purpose of Messiah. What you keep doing is showing me different opinions, tafsirs, explanation,
And not
different
facts.
people, different scholars, maybe companions or something like that, that all differ on what it means. They have no answer. This is why you have to keep shuffling from scholar to scholar. This is bad. But here's another thing about this. Is that the verse that we read last time?
Yeah, so instead of him, and this happened
Chapter 3, verse 45 of the Quran. This is what it says.
Yeah.
When, I
Nice.
don't even know if it says angel in that word, but I think it's spirit. But whatever. When the angels said, "O Mary, indeed, Allah gives you good tidings of a word from Him, whose name will be the Messiah."
thank you.
Jesus, son of Mary.
Thank you.
You can't find nobody.
His
you
name.
can't find
No,
nobody
no,
else.
no,
be.
No. Can you admit that there's nobody else in your hadith, in your Quran, that's the Messiah? Can you admit that, yes or no? Please just be honest.
That's okay.
And we can talk like that.
Finish speaking. Now, when you mention this verse, the other verse clarified your point. When you say
He just read it,
name
Johnny
given to Al-Masih, right? Which is Isa ibn Maryam, right? So when the other ayah said he is nothing more than a messenger,
Jesus.
it explained what Jesus, the Messiah, was nothing more than a messenger.
Explained the person.
No, it explained it.
It explained
Explained
Jesus,
it. And you
not the
messed
title.
up your own point
It didn't-
by bringing
oh
this
my
ayah. Because this ayah then shows Ismuhu al-Masih. So when he's given that title and explained that Al-Masih is nothing more than a Rasul, the Quran explained it. Well, no, let me finish. When you say Al-Mustafa, Al-Nabi, Al-Rasul, when you say this, Al-Rasul, right? When you say the messenger, right? When you said Al-Rasul is the one that Risala is given to. Then you say that everybody who's a Rasul is given a Risala. You don't say, oh, it says Al, so it's only about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No, that's not the way language works.
Show me somebody else that's called the Messiah. Quit wasting our time.
Let me finish. You spoke, I listened. Now,
Yeah,
I
I
speak,
asked a
you
direct
listen.
question.
Now,
I asked a direct question.
Listen.
Is anybody else in the Quran or the Hadith called the Messiah? Yes or no?
let me finish. Let me finish and I'll answer your question.
Go ahead. Here's the mic. Yes or no?
I take it, we'll drop it in a minute. Now, when you ask that question, I have shown you from the Quran first the meaning.
No, you
Allah has
didn't.
given. I did. And I'm not going to go back over it because everybody's seen it. Right?
Yes, we all
I
see.
have, now, when the hadith and the sahaba, and this is hadith, this is when you're saying the Quran hadith, I'm showing you hadith, you don't understand what a hadith is. I've explained it 3 times, I'll explain it again. Mawquf narrations, marfu'.
It's a yes or no.
Let me finish. You can
No, but you're never gonna get
I'm not
to
in
it.
a court. I will.
You are in the court.
I'm
Because you brought
not
something
a court.
and you stand guilty and
You're
accused.
not a judge. It's not a
No,
court.
God is the judge.
God is the judge.
You
Let
stand
God judge me.
accused.
Let God moderate our
stand
judgment.
accused.
You are not my accuser.
Yes or no?
You are not my judge. Now,
Yes or no?
in the Quran, in the Hadith, when you find the meaning of a word, and there are multiple meanings, that does not mean there's difference. Let me finish. According to Quran, it mentions al-Masih being Muslim. It mentions in Hadith al-Siddiq, right? Al-Masih being Siddiq, or being those that are chosen as the
Now, don't say those.
All of
Don't
those.
say those, because it doesn't say those. You already admitted that. So stop saying that. Stop saying that as if it's referring to people in the plural. You already admitted it.
Tell you. So when you talk about right the statement of al-Hasan, right here, الذي يمسح به الأنبياء. This is jam', right? You understand what jam' means? Plural. Look at it.
Just read it. Read it word for word. What it says.
Okay. قال الحسن وسعيد شمري والدحن أو بالدحن الذي يمسح به الأنبياء. أنبياء is plural. Take a picture.
Can you read it and
I
translate
will.
it word
Relax,
for word?
relax. Why are you worried?
No, you gotta
Why are you
translate it.
worried?
No,
Stop sweating, bro. I got you. I got you.
I'm filthy, remember?
You can touch me, just not the Quran.
So,
قال الحسن
word for word.
Hassan said, man Sa'id
Hassan said,
Shimon, right? These are the early tabi'un. This is hadith.
it's tafsir.
No, it's again, you don't know what a hadith
No,
is.
break it down word for word.
Fifth time I'm going to explain that.
Fifth time I'm asking you
When
to
you
give a
have
direct
a
answer.
statement
Worry about
from
the statement.
a tabi'i, from the sahabis, from Rasulullah from
Uthman,
Allah,
my friend.
these are all hadith.
Translate it
Now,
word
I
for
will,
word.
but stop making the misconception that this is not a hadith.
Read it word for word.
They are the ones that are anointed.
They are the ones.
Okay?
Wait. They are the ones.
بالدهن. It doesn't mention here, but I'll show you. بالدهن. I got you, right? الذي
I don't. Why do I
يمسح
have to keep catching you?
الذي يمسح به
Word for
الأنبياء.
word. Translate.
The one anointed.
The one.
Okay, hold on.
Beautiful. The
Hold
one.
on. I got you.
The one.
I got you.
So it's talking about one.
No, it doesn't say the. He's not
answering. That's what you said.
Let me read. Let's show mine. Right? بالدهن, right?
So the one who is
the
what?
ones that are anointed.
No. Don't say ones. Why do you keep switching?
Let me just finish reading, right?
No, read it correctly though.
I
I'm
am,
gonna
but
look.
the jam'ah comes later. That's why I can't translate
See,
it like that.
Uthman, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Anointed, right?
Wait, who?
Say, it didn't say he
says
or
the one,
It
right?
does not say the.
No. When you read
It does not say the one, right?
Start it
But
over.
I'll explain
No,
why.
no. I don't want explanation. I want translation. So go from the beginning. Read it word for word.
قال
I need you to.
الحسن السعيد شمر
Translate.
الحسن حسن البصري السعيد and Shimmer, they said بالدهن with anointing.
The one who was
It does
anointed.
not say the one.
Then why did you say that earlier?
Because I'll explain it. Let me speak.
No.
Arabic doesn't say again. Like when you say ذهب الرجل, right? You say went man. In Arabic, the fi'l comes first. So if you're like say man first, you're asking me to mistranslate. Let me translate the whole line, and then you'll understand.
Translate word for word.
give me
Word
one
for
second,
word.
I'll tell you.
Jumping from one to ones. Go ahead.
Because you keep interjecting, right? بالدهن, with the anointing that they are anointed with. يمسح به الأنبياء. الأنبياء is جمع.
So,
it's
we
plural.
got over 28 minutes.
It's there.
Okay.
Anointed, the one that
one.
Came out here
You just said it
about,
doesn't say the ones.
It doesn't say
Now
the
we're
one.
saying
It
the
doesn't
one.
say the one either.
Has to
Right?
shake.
It says anointed are these الذي Yeah, read.
What you said, what you
No, you because Arabic doesn't work. It doesn't say مطهر. It doesn't say
You keep
Jama.
switching. That's you.
Because you're not letting me finish the line. Look, you're just trying to run from this now.
No, you're the one running.
Look,
Mom.
with an anointing it doesn't say it.
You said
It does not. Look, don't throw stuff in my mouth.
No, you said
You're
it.
just trying to run from it. Al-Anbiya. Al-Anbiya. Because Al-Anbiya is plural, then from the beginning you can say those.
No,
Because
because no.
the plural comes later. It doesn't say
Stop. Can you actually translate word for word what
I
it's
did.
No,
I did it.
no.
I'm going to do it one more
Every
time.
time you repeat it, you went from the one who's anointed, then you switch from the ones who's anointed, and then you switch to saying, it doesn't say the ones or the ones. That's what you said. You switched 3 times. So now it's saying the word. Tell me what you want to do. I'm trying to
Translate word by word. It does not mention singular or plural in the beginning.
Why do you keep saying they are the ones?
Because it says Al-Anbiya. In Arabic, it doesn't work like that. You don't say Jam'a first. When you have Anbiya,
Yeah, we're gonna read this together. My Arabic speakers, y'all see what's highlighted, y'all see what's I need you guys to translate this word for word because our man Uthman keeps on switching up what it means. I can't. I just can't get this.
you're just caught, so that's why you're running from it.
I'm caught. This is hilarious to me. You keep switching up
Go ahead,
and
finish.
saying
Read
that
it,
it says the
read it,
one,
read it,
and
read
then
it,
you keep switching
read
and
it,
saying
read
the
it.
ones plural, and then you said it doesn't say the ones. It's not mentioning the ones. Which one is it? And you
Once
still
again,
haven't answered my question.
الدهن الذي يمسح به أنبياء. When it says أنبياء,
Start
it says
again.
أنبياء,
Yeah,
that is
just press-
plural.
press
So
record.
now you don't have to say those in the beginning.
Top button.
Plural. that
Red, the red
those.
record button. Yeah.
So when it says أنبياء,
Is it recording?
إذا مسح به الشخص علم إنه النبي. Right? If somebody is anointed with it, know that they are a Nabi. They're a prophet.
Thanks,
right? So now when you have
Who was anointed to be called Messiah?
so here it explains the word Masih having to do with anointment, and this would be Anbiya. It mentions it as a plural.
Who is the one that was anointed and called them to be the Messiah?
Again, a shakhs, whoever, a shakhs, a person is anointed,
not whoever.
it says shakhs. It says whoever. Shakhs.
You
don't know.
Because when you say the one and you keep
Shakhs.
switching,
Shakhs. What does
you
shakhs
don't
mean?
know.
This is the next line. Shakhs. علم
All right, who's this
إنه
now?
النبي.
All right, who's this now?
This is the continuation, right?
Is it a different person?
خرج من بطن.
The same Messiah? Okay, good.
خرج من إذا مسح به شخص. If any شخص. If any
You gotta
شخص.
translate word for word.
I am. If anybody, shakhs, this is nakiran, and not al-shakhs,
Is what?
nakiran is anointed, musiha, then know that they are a nabi. That means Masih. No, here.
Well, know that they are no.
Yeah, and shakhs.
This is amazing.
Shakhs is nakiran.
This is
Now
amazing.
you're caught.
I'm not caught. We're gonna break this down. This is easy. This is easy. This is incredible. No, keep that.
I'm not going to go on yours. I got my own stuff to ask.
So this is what happened. This is what you just read. What you just read is how it said how the Messiah is the one who's anointed with this, and then it went on to say, talk about prophets who are anointed. Oh, it's dangerous. That's what it went to talk about, not messiahs. This is incredible. No, you
I
just
did not
lied.
say that.
That's exactly
I'm
what you
going to
just
read it
said.
again.
No, so
الذي يمسح به الأنبياء.
who was
Meaning the
anointed?
Messiah.
Who was anointed to be the Messiah? That's my question.
It says Al-Anbiya.
Not the Messiahs. Not the Messiahs.
الذي يمسح به
This is sad.
الأنبياء.
This is sad.
الأنبياء جمع.
This is
It's
sad.
in front of your face.
This is
It's caught.
sad. No, you're the one who's caught. 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 Talking about prophets. Talking about prophets. Talking about prophets. Talking about prophets. Thank you. Talking about prophets, not the Messiah specifically. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I can't wait. This is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Go ahead.
This is going to be good.
Go ahead.
This is going to be
I
good.
the book in front of your
Yes,
face.
you did.
What
This
does
is
that
gonna
word
be
say?
good. This is
What
gonna
does
be
that
good.
word say?
This is going to be good.
See, you're arguing. You're
I'm not arguing anything.
Because I show you.
I'm
the
making you.
Muslim.
No, I'm making you read
What
word
does that
for
mean?
word. Relax. I'm making you read word for word, And in your translation, when I asked for word translation, you switched it up about 5 times.
I did not.
Well, in the beginning, it's the one. Secondly, it's the ones. And then thirdly, now, oh wait, no, it doesn't say the ones. Then as he translates it, every time he translates it, he always mentions the one. Why? Why do you keep translating it? This is what's I'm not going to know. No, you finished, right? This is what's interesting to me. And as it continued to go on, it talked about the prophets after that. It's not talking. It's talking about the one who's specifically the Messiah. Not all of them are the Messiah. I asked you specifically: is there anyone in any hadith, in any Quran verse, who is called the Messiah? That's my question to you, and you haven't answered. It's been a month, and you brought what you brought wasn't your answer, and so you're under review. So
You're not my review.
no, we are. So here.
You are nobody to try to get me in there.
But here's the thing, Uthman. No, I'm not done. Here's the thing about you, man. Here's the thing. Because in your video, I don't know if this is the same book. I'm not sure. You quoted a book that gave different opinions on what they said Messiah was. Do you remember what that book was? Do you remember what that book was? That's my question.
The one you're talking about.
No. It wasn't a top series. It was a book that gave different opinions. Yeah, but it wasn't for me. I remember you quoted from me. I don't remember. No, it's not. It wasn't for me. But, yeah, no problem. But in the video, you put a quote as attached to the book, as if it was part of the book, the narrations in the opinion, that said that any prophet can be Messiah. That's what you said. So, was that in that book? Was that quote in that book?
I don't know which book you're talking
Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys, I gotta pause the stream. No, I'm gonna show you real quick.
You show, I'm going to say.
No, I'm showing you.
Here, now, the reason you're caught and now you're just trying to backtrack out of this is because it's
That's right
been...
here. That's right here. So the sequence.
Tafsir al-Ma'thub, yeah.
Okay.
Tafsir al-Athar.
Yeah, do you have that?
I have.
Do you have it on you right now?
No.
Okay. So this right here, this quote right here. This quote right here, you remember that?
Yeah.
Does that come from that book?
It comes from this.
Okay. So,
I'll bring you the book.
okay, so hold on. So what was the book called again? What's the book called?
Tafsir al-Ma'thub.
Okay. So, I can show you, but thank you. So, what's interesting to me, you said that this is part of the book. Why is it then that I find this exact quote in Islam Q&A?
Yeah, because Islam Q&A took the quote from the book.
They took it from the book?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the quote, you pasted this, but when we go back to Islam Q&A, that's not the whole quote. Why did you put the whole thing?
I translated this myself.
Oh, really?
Islam Q&A has the same thing. Other websites will have it as well. But I can bring you Tafsir al-Ma'thub, no problem.
Okay, so it says here, the word Messiah is a title that may refer to any prophet, right? The meaning of the word is the one who is chosen by God, and you're saying that this quote is what you translated from that
Tafsir
book.
al-Ma'thub, yes.
Okay, so when we go to Islam Q&A, and you said that they quoted it.
They may not have referenced it. I don't know, right? But I can bring you the actual book. I can show it.
That's what we need, because what I want to show you the quote.
Let me...
No, I want to show you the quote.
I've seen Islam Q&A.
Okay, good. So if you've seen Islam Q&A, you said that they quote exactly just like you did. They didn't reference it, but you said they quote. Let's see. Islam Q&A. Yeah, what is the name of Isa? Okay. And you said you got it from the book.
Huh?
So if that quote is in the book, I would like you to show it and bring it. So this is what it says. Let's see if I can find the place exactly where I can find the quote. Because it's talking about how different scholars give different opinions on Messiah. It says that there's no consensus on it. One who touches, one who travels, one who's white, yada yada. Different scholars.
Okay. What's the reference for those?
It
Because it's bringing some other books.
the quotes of the scholar, yeah, it doesn't quote the book exactly. So let's see here. And I want to go to the exact quote. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Here's the exact quote. an Islam Q&A. They also mentioned that the word Messiah is a Jewish title mentioned in the Torah. That may refer to any prophet. When you left that part out, why not?
That's not what I quoted. I quoted from the narration.
But this is the exact quote.
No. You got it twisted, right?
Let me keep reading. And every Jewish king was called a Messiah.
Okay.
The meaning of the word is the one who is chosen by God. Then it continues, as was mentioned in Mark 8:29, in Psalms 105:15.
Answers your question right there from your own book.
It's talking about my book.
Look at the hypocrisy here.
It's not
Look at the hypocrisy.
Again, you're showing you don't understand the argument. Again, you're showing you don't understand the argument.
No,
wait. Don't run. Don't run.
I'm here.
Then wait.
I'm standing.
Then stay.
Your own
Then
book
don't be
is
nervous.
a witness against
Don't
you.
be nervous. No, it's a witness against you. Because what you have to do, is come to my book to explain your Quran. You need the Bible to explain your Quran.
I do not.
So this is what it says.
No. You made a statement.
Let me finish.
You made a
I wasn't
statement.
done. I wasn't done.
Go ahead. But you
Because
made
you're
a
getting too
statement.
excited.
No,
You're getting too
because you made a
excited.
very evil
This is
statement.
what's
But go
interesting.
ahead.
You have to what's going on here is what's being demonstrated is you need the Bible to tell you what Messiah is
I do not.
and how Messiah is used.
I do not.
I asked you specifically
I do
not about the Bible. You can't use the Bible as a crutch. If the Quran
you don't
stands
believe
on
in
its
the Bible,
own,
right?
if the Quran stands on its own, you need the Quran and Hadith. So thank you.
Because
So
you're
thank
trying to
you.
make a point the
Thank
Bible's
you.
against,
So
and
thank
you
you.
want to throw the Bible under the bus.
So here's my question to you.
You're throwing the Bible under the bus?
If you said that you're quoting the book, I read for you the quote from the book, right? Did I not?
No, you didn't.
Okay, no.
You read from Islam
No,
QA.
I read from your post, and you said it's from the book.
Yes.
And it says, the word Messiah is a title that may refer to any prophet. The meaning of the word is the one who is chosen by God. Exactly what we read from Islam QA.
No, it's not.
But you said it was, though. You said it was.
Let me finish.
I'm not done. But you don't have to. You said, this is what you just said 2 minutes ago, that Islam Q&A is quoting the book. You said that. That's what you said. So when I read the quote, I compared it to yours. You left out the part, conveniently enough, that this is a tradition that comes from the Jewish and Christian sources, not from Islamic scholars. So why are you quoting Islam Q&A on website and trying to match it up as if it's from the book? Go ahead.
It's not focused on the time, it's focused on the heart.
I bought it from the book.
When some say it should be inside, some say it should be outside. I don't know the grammar.
Inside what? Big article.
Some it's on the outside of the corner of the garment, some figures on the
I didn't
inside.
quote it from Islam QA. If Islam
like a
QA
white
comes
t-shirt,
from the
you know,
same
under-
source,
yeah,
that doesn't mean that I have to quote everything.
under the garment.
I quote directly from the book. That's outside. People who run Islam QA
They have different kind of
read
codes
different
that
books
move
and
things,
put
yeah,
together
for roads.
paragraphs. This is your misconception.
Circumcise your heart.
So everybody, pay attention.
No, you're
We
interrupting.
quoted the book. We quoted the Islam Q&A.
You are interrupting.
Y'all judge it.
You're interrupting.
That's tough. That's sad.
You're
I'm giving you a chance
No, you're
to
interrupting.
redeem yourself.
Don't interrupt. Right
Give me
now,
a chance.
you're interrupting. Again,
Talk to them.
you're
Redeem
interrupting.
yourself.
You're interrupting.
I'm just saying,
Avery,
redeem
you're
yourself. You
interrupting.
can't go on
You
website.
see this.
No, you see this.
You see this.
You interrupted.
I didn't quote from Islam Q. I quoted from
sure?
the book. Yeah, I'll read you the book. No problem with that. Now, when you say
Yes, that's an Islam Q&A.
now we're gonna come all the way back to what he was really trying to do. What he was trying to do is say that we need the Bible to explain
Wait.
the
Are
word.
you
Let
skipping
me
over
finish.
the quotes?
I already explained it. What are you talking about? I quoted from the book. If Islam QA quotes from many of those books together, doesn't mean I have to quote from them.
Did
I
you say,
quote from the
I'm
direct book.
gonna give you a chance to be
Go ahead.
honest. Everybody's watching you. I'm gonna give
I
you a
know.
chance to be honest.
Go
You
ahead.
better post this too. Do not
I'm
delete
posting
anything.
the whole thing. Go for it.
Did you not just say that Islam Q&A quoted the book?
What I said is Islam QA will quote from the book. That is true. But that doesn't mean they take line
It's
by
a yes
line.
or no. Did they
It's not
quote
a
the
yes
book?
or
Yes
no.
or
You need to
no?
understand what I'm saying.
It's a yes or no.
Listen. Islam
Muslim
QA,
shuffle.
It's not a shuffle.
It's the Muslim
It's
shuffle.
the Christian deafness.
You're shuffling. You're shuffling. You're shuffling.
Can't listen.
You're shuffling.
Continue interruption.
You're
because he
shuffling.
knows he's caught. Now,
You're no,
in
you
the-
know you're
in
caught.
the article, they quote from many books and different scholars, not line by line. Not line by line. They quote from those books and don't go line by line. And if I go to the original book, it doesn't mean that I have to quote Islam Kuwai's article.
bring it.
But he's doing all of
Better
this
bring it.
just because, why is he doing it? Just because he wanted to make the point that we need to go back to the Bible. Now, you're interrupting me. You're continuously interrupting.
You did the same.
I did not.
Wow.
I stayed
It's on
quiet.
camera.
No,
You
it's on
stayed
camera.
quiet?
I did. Now,
You
the
said
thing
you
that
stayed
he's
quiet.
caught with, and we spent more than an hour on this, now it's time.
How does that make sense?
Clarify. What is the Masih? Let me speak.
It didn't clarify anything.
Maybe we're not going to have conversations if we're going to keep interrupting.
you do the
We're
same
not-
thing.
Look, you guys see
You're doing the
this,
same
right?
thing.
You guys see this,
You're
right?
doing the same
It's
thing.
caught.
You're doing the same
Can
thing.
I speak?
You're doing the same
Can I
thing.
speak?
He's got a good point.
Can I
You're the same
speak?
thing.
When the Quran makes it clear about al-Masih, when we have multiple ahadith, and they are not in contradiction, when there is a word that has multiple meanings, like al-Nabi, even if you look up the word Rasul, even if you look up the word Mustafa,
explanations
al-Khalil,
equals one explanation.
all of those, when we give different meanings, is the depth of the word. When you have a clear code that says, يَمْسُحُ بِهِ الْأَنْبِيَاء, that this is the one that the Anbiya, with plural.
It's not
This
there
is
right
what we
now.
will take it, right? When we have right here, in the Masiha, this is the word Masiha. He's like it's not Masih. Masiha. Be shut. Look, right here. Read it.
It's good.
It's good. I'm showing you so you can see it. And the Masiha bihi shaft. Shaft is naked. It's not one person. Shaft. Ulama, innahu nabi. Know that he's a nabi. When Masiha bihi shaft, know that he's a nabi. When we have the clear thing that we didn't even need to know the Bible here, now when it's destroyed, he's just going to go and loop. Now, remember one thing. He said that he was a text guy. He doesn't want tafsir. He doesn't want explanation. Okay, let me ask you now, in your text, now watch the hypocrisy come out. Watch the hypocrisy
Is this
come
the
out.
shuffle?
No, this is the hypocrisy.
This is the shuffle.
When I brought the angels of
Look at the shuffle.
Jehovah-Chin. Now watch.
Look at the
watch.
shuffle.
Watch
Are
the
you
hypocrisy.
serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
This is
This is the
desperate.
same guy.
This is desperate.
What
You
book
are
are you in?
This is the Bible.
This is
No, but what
desperate.
book?
This is the second king.
This is
Second Kings,
desperate.
Second
This is
Kings.
notice
24,
everyone.
where he's gone.
He can't
No,
deal
where
with the
he's gone.
Messiah
Yeah.
in
I
Islam.
already
He has
explained
no
it.
answer.
No.
He's
Now you're
quoting.
interrupting.
He's quoting from websites. He's
This is
pulling
the
stuff
same
from
guy.
websites.
This is the
He's
same
quoting
guy
footnotes.
that brought a
And this
commentary
dude
because
keeps
he couldn't
mistranslating his
explain
own
it.
language.
Master deceiver.
And what he has to do is now let's run to the Bible.
Yet to answer.
Let's shuffle to the Bible.
More than an hour we spent on
Let's
this.
shuffle to the Bible.
But you haven't answered it yet.
You haven't
You haven't answered
He had it on time.
Show me one person.
Look, I
Show
don't have
me
to show
one
you one
reference
person.
in the entire
You made the claim.
hadith, in
But
all
you
of
made
the
the claim.
Quran that says anybody other than Jesus
Master
is
deceiver.
called the Messiah.
When it
Quote
says
it.
that
Bible,
those
why don't you let him
called
just pull it
It
al-Masih
doesn't say
are
those.
Anbiya.
It doesn't say
He
those.
made a claim. And we're just asking him to prove his
When you
claim.
have plural,
Well,
you
you
cannot
stop lying.
you cannot say he and then
Stop
plural.
lying.
Yeah. But he made a claim over a month ago.
Even so,
and he hasn't proven his claim.
even so,
You know,
if you bring my book out, why would I say no?
That's my
no,
point.
this is the same man.
Because okay, so as soon as
He
he
needed commentary.
quotes
He needed
Second Kings,
commentary.
then I'll pull out this
Just
line and
to
say,
be
okay, let's read this.
Say sorry
Show me
for quoting the footnote.
He's gonna say answer the
Say
question
sorry
before we go
for
back to
quoting
the
the
footnote.
footnote.
And that's what the
You're
he has
honest.
answered.
It's not to his liking, not to his liking.
You're a scripture guy.
He wrote 5 times. He has that answer.
It's not to his
You're
liking. It's
You're
not to
saying
Avery's
you're quoting from a
liking.
website.
Listen, it's not to
Class.
Avery's liking.
My
It's not
bad.
being answered. Not to his
Class.
liking.
My bad.
If I gave, listen, if you tell me, if you ask me if my car is blue, and I say that my car is painted the color that I love it, you say, well, answer my question. I gave you an answer. You don't like it. You don't, well, it gets to you. But to me, I answered it the way that I felt that I wanted to answer. See what I mean? You don't like the answer. What do? You're still trying to get me to say
So what it is
He
he has to do.
When
He has to
we
shuffle
give evidence
I get
from the
that. But again,
And now he has to show this desperate attempt to run away from the conversation.
clear contradiction.
What does the Messiah mean? What does it mean? I'm asking you. What does it mean? What does the Messiah mean? That's what it means. It doesn't mean the chosen one by God. Okay. We're here. Listen. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Listen. The reason why we both gave a definition that we agreed on. The one chosen by God. Do you agree? No.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Whatever.
Yes, the one chosen by God. That's what Messiah means.
You said it's in the book, but I found it on Islam Q&A.
Master of deception.
Master of deception. Just like Allah. He won't answer. That's what they have to do.
Spin.
Now he's desperate. Now he's desperate.
Spin. He has to spin. He has to spin the question.
Yes, he's desperate.
That's the definition. Okay, so you look at the dictionary, you have lies.
He's scared. White flag.
Thank you. Live is broadcast. Live can mean something else. It has multiple definitions. One of them is live. Broadcasting now. That's one of them. So one of the definitions of Messiah is the one chosen by God. So if we agree that is one of the
I'm sorry for quoting a footnote. I'm sorry that I am a master of English. And I'm sorry that I love you.
Under that definition, right.
I'm sorry.
But can you call
Say that, Uthman. There's nobody in this
Explain the
You've already explained that.
Explain why you vote for Islam Q&A.
I did not vote for
Well, she did. I have the direct quote. We have the direct quote.
24.
Okay, then he goes to the other verse, the other source that said he explains to us so we don't have a misunderstanding that he's nothing more than a messenger.
Right. This shape is codified. Google Answers. Basically, Islam Q&A. This is garbage. Now what he has to do is yell over me. Now he has to do is shuffle through. This is what he has to do. It's over.
Just one question.
It's over.
Answer one question.
He said that there's one
One question he can answer.
It's over.
One question he can answer. One question he can answer.
You can't either.
It is over. One question he can answer.
It's over. Your trick destroyed. You're finished.
Your deceptive
You're finished.
hypocrisy exposed.
You're finished. I understand. Your trick destroyed. You're finished.
Right here.
You're
One
finished.
question.
You follow men that don't have footnotes.
nowhere in it.
Go to footnotes.
Like I said,
Go to footnotes. Go to footnotes.
ever said,
Show us.
yeah, but just
Show us.
go to his
Show us.
matter of fact, he's been God likes you guys the same video. That's why we record and you guys record. Because he deletes the messages.
Now he has to go. Now he has to
Every
go.
Muslim that's not at this part of his time.
You
I did all the videos. I haven't seen any of them.
No, I can show you videos.
distracted away.
We'll show you
So
questions that Muslims have put in.
this is what he wants to do. He's going away from you. Hey, Uthman, if you're done, you can tell
Those
me
are
we're done.
Muslims without knowledge. There's
So it
a
looks
lot
like
of
we're
Muslims.
done.
Listen.
So this is the
You want
trick,
to know
guys.
something that happened to me?
Hey guys, looks like we're done here.
Are we finished? Sorry.
Yeah, it looks like out of desperation.
I
He
used
stopped
to,
talking
when I
to
used
me.
to pray,
Now he has to talk to somebody
I
else
used to
and
do-
run from the conversation.
From the subject.
Running.
You see, he can't
Running.
answer me. He just
You
wants to
are a
answer you.
coward, Uthman.
One answer he can't give me.
You're a
He's a
coward.
coward.
Then come talk to me.
One
Come
question.
talk to me.
Your friend
Come talk
who
to
should I
me.
talk to between
Yeah, look at you. Look at you. We're done here. It's over.
Couldn't answer one question. One question.
see this lady here watches them all the time. He said,
What's that?
on YouTube.
Oh yeah, all kinds of people watching. All kinds of people watching on YouTube. He makes sense once he edits the videos. That's why we put the videos unedited.
Videos are not
He
edited.
makes sense by quoting footnotes as
They
hadith.
are. They are.
I got a whole library over there.
No, but he said the same thing. He brought this.
Yeah, we won't put you on.
It doesn't
My
mention
friend,
how high up the
does it
ground,
make sense?
but what it does mention is
For
how
a
high.
That's why I'm
Even if
No,
it
it's
says
a
how,
street.
headlong, meaning not
And
straight
rub it in
down.
your face and say, guys, here's the proof. We come bring the proof, and we find out it's a footnote.
It doesn't mention broke,
Is this who you follow?
but it mentions he fell.
Like, imagine if a Christian did that.
Me and you have already spoken. I'm not going to get into that with
No,
you.
you gotta be honest. Remember.
I understand exactly what he said. You don't understand what he said. There's nothing that I can say. There's nothing that I can say.
Imagine if you asked me, show me where Jesus claims to be God in the Bible. And I bring you a concept. And say, yeah, this is the verse. Imagine that. Would you look at me like, bro, you're a deceiver? Would you say that to me?
How they say in court? What they say in court? I take the fifth.
Yeah, he played the fifth, right? Exactly. Because I can show you in the Bible where Jesus says I am. I can also show you in the Bible where Jesus says God. So if I put that together, Jesus says I am God.
Same thing. Listen,
And that's exactly what he did.
I guarantee you this. I got a challenge for you guys. I guarantee you this. Show me one verse with these exact words. I and God worship me.
Yeah, that's
it.
That's the soccer night. That's the soccer night claim. That's the soccer night claim.
You worship
You have to show us.
You worship. You want us to show you.
Show us in the Quran. Show us in the Quran where Allah says, "I am God." Worship. In those.
Because if you show it to them, they're gonna reject it.
It's a clear. Look, if I tell you, no, hold on. If you took money and I can buy a car, use your phrase, can I?
He couldn't answer the question about Messiah. So now listen, this is what we have to do. We brought the same group of Ali. And so what he had to do, he couldn't admit that he's quoting a Quran, that he's quoting Islam, but he couldn't tell. This is what we had. What you saw was the true colors come out. And then he got nervous, had to start yelling, then he had to change the subject. This is what we did. This is what we're here for. You guys saw it here first. Saw the truth. This is what we do. Y'all go ahead. It's okay.
And that's not what Judas is known for. Judas is known for betraying.
So this is what we do. I hope that you guys see. I hope that you guys know that you as Christians don't have to lie to you. You don't. So check this out. Where did you start thinking? That's the thought.
That means not the word of God directly.
That's right.
It's the people's God. So you can have
You know the Bible I have? It says right in front.
And I do have to apologize.
Thank you.
It says
Thank
it's
you. Okay. Everybody heard that.
Wait, I'm not
Bible
done.
is not the word of God.
I'm not sure. It says approximately 40 after the period.
How you doing, Louis?
Those authors are gonna inspired by just look. Look, you apologize. I did not quote something, right? You're lying again. And again, here. You cannot answer a single question. One single question. I only explained the footnote.
Can you apologize for it?
I have nothing to apologize for.
You use it as
What I
proof.
explained, you see this? Now he's cutting up our talk. Look. I'm talking to you. He interrupted, right?
This guy's a cool guy.
This cool guy cannot answer one question about the Bible. One single question. one
Can you
single
apologize?
question.
Can you apologize?
If you answer one question, I'll answer you.
Can you apologize?
Can you answer one question?
Can you
Can you
apologize?
answer one question? Can you answer one question?
We have
Can you answer one
we have
question?
viewers that watch
We
this.
have viewers that want to see you answer one question.
They watch you.
You cannot answer a
And a
single
lot of people
question.
listen to you.
You cannot answer a
Can you
single question.
admit that you were wrong?
Look, what I was wrong, what I was right, what I did, I made a video, I explained it, I'm
No,
done.
can you at least
now,
say it?
Now,
Say it
now,
here.
you are only doing
No, can you say
for
that you were
views
wrong?
because you cannot answer
No,
one
I'm
question
giving you a
of your Bible.
chance.
I'm giving you a chance. Answer just one question. One question.
I'm giving you a chance to
done.
do this.
You're done.
You're
You're done.
done.
You are proven
you're
wrong.
the one finished.
What you said,
You're the one
what you
finished,
said
Uthman.
about us reading the Bible,
You're
you're
tricked.
proven wrong. The Quran
Said no
explained
one
the
burns except the Lord of the fire. Except the Lord of the fire.
You cannot answer a single question about your book and walk away.
I wanted to continue on mine.
He can't go ahead. Come down. Let him come down. Let him come. I will come and ask one question about the Bible. About the Bible. Promise. Go ahead.
So anyway, I was going back.
There are opposed these had people that were sincere scholars, they became Muslims.
I know you got a son. I got unconditional.
Scholar without charity.
And you discipline him.
I hold them accountable for their deeds. I wouldn't kill them for this.
Well, you could call him discipline, but you guide them.
I'm going to let you finish.
But when they get the information, they become really Muslim. Because in Shiaism, they have a lot of that emotional disbelief, disbelief, and they have a lot of things that are really like not part of the religion at all, right? They're not part of the religion, they're not part of anything. They're not part of like,
You don't see me in a conversation
has
then?
nothing to do with Islam.
ठीक है सवाल लाओगे जवाब देना डरना मत अभी उस बंदे ने कहा है
Anyway, you got your sorry. That's all right. Your own Christian brother and keep his brother. You heard what I said, right?
I did.
You got God and
One unconditional love.
you can do anything. You can also come down.
Maybe, but you know, the Shia
They can do it. They have.
Ayatollah.
Like I was polite, and I think you're a very good polite person. I'm expecting you to
Back to
Let's gotta have a better. Are you the one that told me to shut up?
remember that?
I do remember that, but I don't think about it now. You're that, yeah, you're that. I have a good memory. I agree. Likewise, I let you finish now. You're not going to talk me. No, thank you. So you said that God loves you. He can do anything. He can come down. I heard all of that. He's
Under the guise of
I'll explain the contradiction.
so you right now where somebody is actually using religion for his benefit and not benefiting from the religion, right? He's twisting, warping for his own satisfaction and his own.
Remember on the cross?
He's not even Muslim. They have a statue of a phallic. Worship. What we do, they're not even Muslim. You know, they're killing the Muslims. They destroyed Syria. You see the picture of Syria against each other. It's totally destroyed. They were killing and raping so many people. Very bad.
When he came to
I think
earth,
pictures
he
where
was
they
so
had
low.
tape on people's heads, eyes, right? So they can open their eyes. And they put the clear tape so their eyes stay open. And they see things going on. And then they let them fall into like a pit, and then they let them up there alive. This is one of the things they're doing.
Like the hour. When he's the hour, he said, nobody knows, right? You know the verse?
Yeah. Well, I can't.
Communists.
I know what you're saying.
Government, communist government. So when you had that Cold War in America, a lot of the governments sided after the colonialism died out. Most of them sided with America.
But
and
of
some
that
sided
day and
with
hour,
Russia.
no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father.
Yeah.
So that means about the hour, the Son didn't know.
met with each other, right?
Well, that
Even
was
Saddam Hussein was under Russia. He was a communist. The Yemen before what it is now was communist. Under that guy, he was back. They had a Ba'athist regime, which was
saying the truth. I believe it.
I remember.
So that means he didn't know.
So I know you guys
trade relations. You have a lot of even in Russia, Putin had Russian soldiers.
I mean, if the father knows and son doesn't know, then that can't be the same.
and I can understand your I believe so. It's just like when I say you guys in the
I believe there has to be all over the world. Yeah, you see the guy in Chechnya.
What's your belief? Did Jesus know? Or did he not?
The leader of Chechnya.
No one knows. Not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father.
Is Muslim that tortures Muslims. Muslims that believe what I believe. They're tortured.
So Jesus didn't.
Women on live TV, they lash their husbands. Their
Nor the
fathers,
Son,
their
meaning
mothers,
Jesus is not. Only the Father.
claiming that they force them to wear a veil. They take the veil off and they lash their lashes.
But all
They
that
claim to be Muslim.
no one knows.
They're not. They have a weird belief.
No one knows.
They're also one
Not
of
even
those
the angels in
swirling
heaven.
Muslims.
Not even the Son. He does not know. No one knows.
There's the same ones that are going inside of and saying it's jihad.
But only the Father.
They say type of things, right?
And Jesus doesn't know.
And they're actually going and they're killing Muslims because the Sunni guy of Ukraine said
And he even made it clear. He said, nor the Son. Very explicit. I think we can agree then. Jesus did.
so in that context, somebody can have a bias. Look at the Muslims.
Not talking about the real. It's like they don't want to reveal on here. It just is. I mean, I can even show you the commentary.
That's how I talk.
That are really tortured. And that's what somebody just has a little bit of knowledge to know what it is, right? Because they're like a weird sect that is like not has nothing
No,
to
no,
do with
I'm
Islam.
quoting directly from Scripture. So let me ask you about this. Mark. Mark 11, end of 12, beginning of 13. Jesus was hungry.
I hope
He was hungry, right?
you're guided to the truth.
Like a human.
Not the truth that I biasly think is the truth, but the real truth. Both of us guided.
And seeing from afar a fig tree having leaves, he was hungry, and he saw a fig tree with leaves, he went to see if perhaps it would have something on it. Eat, right?
I think I remember this. Was this the one when it did when he said
Yeah.
he cursed?
When he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for it was not season for figs. So how did God not know the tree has figs?
You know that first link between you and I don't even know why they had that in there. That's another thing.
I like it. What was it?
Well, well, that's something to me that's irrelevant.
So you think they should have taken it out of the Bible?
I think there's things in the Bible that are irrelevant, and there's things that
Does
are
God not
wait,
know?
wait, there's things that are relevant that are conveyed consistently throughout the Bible, Old and New Testament. You know that I get means my opinion from the mouth is my opinion, of course. From the Bible, God.
When we, in our prayers,
We try, well,
we ask the Creator at least 5 times per day. In our prayer, it's not more, it's more than 17 times a day because each time we're praying, we're asking. Part of the first supplication that we do is for ourselves and for all humanity. Right? So we do that constantly every day. Right? That's in the prayer that we're doing now. Then when I'm conscious around like that, we make extra supplications, right? Other than the prayer. Because
Jesus being God?
the salah, right? When you're down this prayer. In Arabic, that's salah, right? Salah literally means connection. That's what salah means, from the word connect.
Literally coming out of my mouth.
Connected, we're there with the
To
Creator.
you, it doesn't really matter if it's God or
We're
not.
getting everything, and we're saying this is the time we set aside for the Creator. We drop everything, we're going there.
But then he hurts when he doesn't.
He's the greatest. No matter what's in my mind, no matter what,
When he says no
he's
one
the
knows
greatest.
God,
I affirm that. I keep doing that, and I focus on that. Why? For my own self, to remind my own self, right? Not for anything else. So we work that all the time. That's why it's not like I said, Allah, the creator of the universe, the creator of everyone and everything, right? The one who truly created everything, he guided me.
And me and you are both agreement that there is a God.
And may he make us accept that. This one? Actually, I haven't read this one. I haven't read this one. I endorse everything in this one. So this one I haven't read it. Inshallah, no problem. Yeah, give me. But from what I'm seeing, there's stuff I already know. Like especially this one. This is a good one. Allah mentions specifically fingerprint. Allah mentions about the people at the time of the Prophet. They would say, how can God bring us back when we're dust and dirt?
What commentaries like?
He said, not only will he bring you back on the day of judgment, he's going to bring back your fingerprints. How could anyone at that time, al-banat, this is the banat, these are banat, fingerprint, this tip, this is called banat in Arabic, right? So like a very specific language. What significance would this be? And now today we know that every single individual human has their own unique fingerprint.
To me, that's a consistency.
Banat, yes.
Consistency that Jesus doesn't.
Yeah, what he's saying.
So then that would be consistently that he's not.
What he's saying is it's not going to be.
Surah Al-Qiyamah. Well, I mentioned, I assume that's why that's it.
You're reading.
But yeah, that one's interesting. Like you have all of these things.
And the scripture says Jesus saw a
All
tree
of
and he was
these
hungry. And he went to it and he
specific
found there were no
things
figs.
that Allah
He got
mentions,
upset,
yani,
right?
it's-
So if he was God,
It
obviously
is
he would know
amazing.
this
Yani,
truth on a
even though
tree,
we're
right?
Muslim and we're brought up
If you're saying he was human,
all
and
of
he
this
didn't
world,
have that
especially if
knowledge,
you're a
because
young
he
guy,
became human,
you know,
I can understand what exactly
you
the
want
point.
this, you want to try marijuana, you want to try. Sometimes some people they're told, you know, if somebody's friends all get drunk, inevitably you're gonna want to drink. Right? It's just something peer pressure. It's there, right? If somebody's what you want to smoke, even if you know it's the truth 100%, you're like, but God is merciful. I'll do this and then He'll have mercy on me, you know. So people want to try, but ultimately we have
God
to try and
says
like keep
himself that he knows
ourselves
everything. And
good
then
for our own sake.
Jesus says that I don't know, the Son does not know, only the Father, then that means it cannot be both. Either God knows everything or he doesn't know. It cannot be a square circle.
Well, let's put it another way. Using that knowledge. Another example. It's not that one. It's a different one. God can do anything He wants. He created everything. We can never comprehend what He does, but He created us and He created to never comprehend as much as He created. What He is saving us.
on Saturday.
Because He's God, and it's part of the
But if he comes,
I have more.
There's nothing
I have more patience. I came from Florida, right? So I have that thick skin.
only the Father knows, right?
exactly. That means the Son is no longer God. The Father guidance, everybody who was there, and the message that was going on. So that would mean that according to you, God came down as the Son, and now He no longer knows everything. You said He can do it. I'm not arguing with you there, but that would mean He's no longer God, because the definition of God from the Bible is He knows everything. So like if you have a square, could I turn it into a circle? I could. I could bend the corner and make it a circle. But then it's no longer a square. Can I turn it back into a square? I could. But then I'd make corners, it would no longer be a circle. So if you're saying God could come down to earth as a human and no longer know, because He said, I don't believe in a liar, right? You don't believe in a liar. Since He says nobody knows, and He clarifies, not the angels nor the science, only the Father. Doesn't say reveal, it says no. And there are many Christians who out there that do say that Jesus did not know, right?
Well, what I was trying to say, in young earth, which means the human doesn't know that.
And He's no longer God.
Well, His target audience.
But that's exactly the people. I agree with you. So when you said, when He came down to earth, He took a human being, not knowing everything,
Having human emotion,
hunger, suffering, I got it. There, what we just agreed to is that when He came, according to you, your opinion, that when Jesus was on earth, He was a human. As a human, you said you have the characteristics of not knowing everything, right?
well, He assumed that.
He assumed. So that would mean
I didn't say I didn't say he was God. I just said He came down and He
This guy is
If he didn't know the hour, then he doesn't know everything. Everybody else?
Not just the way he speaks and he says.
Your opinion, I'm not saying, is that Jesus was first, he no longer knew everything. We only have one version of the Quran, it's a different translation. From what he said, because you don't think he's not agreed.
I don't have a problem.
Good. Is that what you mean? If he didn't know everything on earth, he was not God. It means you also already agreed that God knows everything.
I didn't say that.
San Diego?
Did you know everything?
In that statement, he said, well, just like, I go back to when he was giving this example. What are you doing? Praying to yourself? That's how it looks. That's the target audience.
You know when it was a beach stage?
That is mentioned in the Orthodox Gospel. And you can look that up with your own leisure. I don't do it right now for me.
I've read the Bible, I'll read it again.
And you know, I have a story for that. This is just me again coming out of my mouth. Sure. There's a sign for it.
What do you know about this one?
We don't know his author.
I do know this.
How Jesus died, yeah.
So I just want to be clear on
Free information on Islam.
you say
Quran.
You just say it. She acts like what is it?
then by your definition,
I knew it. I knew it.
me and you agreed God knows.
So that's we get one of the miracles of the
thing, and you didn't know it. It can't be.
That is no.
To me, that's
He doesn't have a good intentions.
Oh,
I'm going to give it to good people who want to learn. So just going to argue.
I want to read it. Just figure out what's in there. You know, I mean, you gave me a Quran, I read that. I carry it around with me.
It's one thing to read it, to try to figure out what's in there. It's another thing to read it, to try to pick and pieces, and try to put that against our literature or our Quran or our Hadith. No, I'm just saying. But again, it's one thing to learn something, and it's one thing to learn something to pick something else apart, or try to pick something else apart. You see, so this is.
There's a PDF.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Is there somewhere else where I can buy the book? Because like I said, I'll buy it. I'll pay for it.
No, there's a PDF. You can take PDF.
Okay, that's what it's called, the Unchallengeable Miracles of the Cross?
I don't want to get you frustrated. I don't want you to come and shut up. So I'm going to let
You
it
got to
go.
realize that we're getting and see things.
I agree.
It doesn't matter even if you don't remember religion.
Yeah, he actually good people, man. I understand. I feel I know what they're going to do. They're going to go through here. They're going to try to say, well, this book says this. And
Clarify, not the fact. Sometimes don't get any sleep on their action. You know, you get the book.
yeah.
about the verse or about
Let's go back to this. I don't want to dive over the verse.
Okay, I appreciate you. You can
That's what we're talking about. This verse. All right.
When Jesus says, no one knows, nor the Son, those aren't all time. There's a big difference.
Well, that's what I said.
I'm not telling them. I'm going to talk to them.
No, they said they're free, but they said I could.
Inshallah, that's up to them. I'm not in
I apologize.
But anyway, you're all, whatever you pay for.
No, yeah.
I'm not
You're focused too much on that.
but I'm not. I'm focused on whether Jesus is God. Because between us Christians and Muslims, we do believe there's a God. So I'm not.
I know Muslims do not believe Jesus.
Right, I agree. So that is the core difference between the two. Right? Otherwise, you believe in Moses, you believe in Moses, you're against the LGBTQIA stuff, right? You're against it, you believe in moral values, you believe. We have a lot in common.
I'll tell you what, Mike. I believe in the Bible. I call it the Bible. Something's either this or it's that. Right? Person's either male or female. Androgynous person's deformed. This person's either deformed or not. The electricity is either on or it's off. Something's
So what I'm saying is,
we got negative numbers, we got positive numbers, we got zeros. Even in the atomic level, we got protons, neutrons, which speak for themselves, and electrons. Everything is just a binary.
After these guys leave.
what I'm saying is, us Christians, the point of the dispute here is whether Jesus is divine, part of God, or God himself, or was he just a child of God, going to out and about the time? We believe that. But if Jesus says that, if the Bible says God was divine, we agree.
I don't.
The verse to me is very explicit. Where Jesus, according to the Bible, your book, he says that nobody knows the hour, not even the angel. And then he but before that he goes, nor the Son. So that's the emphasis he gives, that he excludes himself, that I don't know. And then he says, only the Father. So now, that to me, just reading the verse, and McCarthy Bible, others have said that this means at that time, Jesus was not God. Right? So the McCarthy study Bible? I have. Some Christians will say that it was hidden. Some will say he knew it, some will say he didn't. But this is confusing because the Bible doesn't know. You cannot by definition be God. Because God is everything. So Jesus didn't know just fig on the tree. He didn't know the hour. And by definition, he could not be God. Prophet of God, sent by God, is God. I appreciate that. That's fine. I appreciate that. Good thing. I appreciate the civil.
Yeah, you know what? It's tiring.
I feel let me give you one as a gift.
But
Says that he's your favorite.
I'm not trying to say something. Let me explain to you.
I have to explain something to you. 40 years ago, about 20 years ago, I didn't ask the guy if he was
There's a God, but I believe that he has an actual.
So I got one of those.
God. Just like what is it? Israel means prince of the power. And so the ancient Yahshar Allah. So when you get to Yashar Allah, Yashar means prince of, and then Allah means power. So then it says for all, you know what I'm saying? Allah, for all power. Satan is even a power in this earth. Money could be found in God. Now what's the almighty power? You know what I'm saying? Calling on power, I want to call on the almighty power, his real name. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of people don't know.
I believe God loves us.
Like we can learn. No, I'm talking about.
Here's your relation. Why not? Give it a shot. I'm not even change your mind.
I've already looked at this.
It's not a history. Go to the book of guide.
Oh no, it's I agree with that. In a way, I agree with that, but there's a level to
Find truth and become a student. If not, you do what you do. You've got to answer for yourself. I got to answer. I don't think you read the whole book. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. You read it. I'll just keep it up. The open heart.
What is it? A man
This guy's got a 20. He's got a 20. Give him a big round of applause.
I believe God loves us. I believe He wants a relationship.
What's your name on it?
I don't have to follow that law.
I don't think those unconditional. So I think God loves those that are on the right path. God loves piety, and God does not love the godly who God loves the person just like them. He gives them signs. But he's not going to say, okay, Hitler, whatever you do doesn't matter, just believe in Jesus, go to heaven. I don't believe that. I believe the first thing is a believer, not just held accountable for our deeds. If you say, I believe in God, you pray everything perfectly, not perfectly, you should be held accountable for your This is my
You guys want to see it again?
Everything is based on the mercy.
Everybody's like this.
There you go. There you go. Now we're coming closer to Him. So God can punish
Strong guys. Excuse me. Get out of my way.
Asian, Chinese, Korean,
Go ahead. Examine that thing.
Great information about Islam.
Son loves us, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't burn.
If you did the same thing, you stole that gun,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
got home.
So,
You took something and changed it.
that's what we got to understand. Genesis goes back to Genesis 1 is about God making man and woman.
I mean, the owner of the store, the one who stole it, tells you,
So
I'm not going to forgive you.
who was made first was important.
And every child in your prodigy is going to be sinful. Right? You are going to go to jail, your children are going to go to jail, their children are going to go to jail. Only way I'll forgive you is if you kill my son. Does that make any sense? Now think about it. How beautiful is that? That's Islamic belief. You sin, you ask forgiveness, Allah forgives you. Doesn't have to kill his son. Except that you say Jesus is killed. Oh, So your belief is fine.
No, I was it's a battle to the car.
But the teach needs. Think about that. Right? So this is like you feel the store, and you repent for that, you have to kill the state of your conscience. Like that wouldn't make any sense. Rather, the Islamic belief, out of repentance, Allah forgave him. Like you don't we're sinning, we're born sin because of sin.
July 2nd.
And then Jesus, according to you, the Son of God, is killed. That's like the soul of your son. Imagine you go on saying, you stole from me, I love you, kill my son.
So we're not going to contribute ourselves.
I appreciate this conversation, but I'm just saying, the example you gave, right? Just think about it. When that's the stone owner, if you went back to him and said, hey, like Adam said, no problem. But the only way I can understand is this perfect son of like me saying, But I think the example you gave is a beautiful example for the Son. That we turn back to God and God forgives. Like that gentleman that you turned to, you repented, and he forgave you for mercy.
What's going on?
How much?
Not much. I'm all right.
Good, good.
Hey,
Back up a little bit?
oh, sorry.
No problem.
So
I gotta pray and stuff. I've just been in a conversation for a long time. Wait a
afterwards,
minute. Yeah, I got you.
yeah,
Yeah,
got your word.
you got my word.
All right. A man only got his word, right? No, you're gonna go pray. I'll be right around here.
No problem.